Heisuke. Today is Heisuke Day. Heisuke Day.
Yay.
I moved the stupid connector on my headphones so they won't get in the way as much. The cat wants attention because I'm at my desk. You're a little cat. Oh god, what's the auto button in this game? Wait a minute. It's different from... I'm playing Color X Malice on the Switch. It's definitely different from that. This one? Is it start? It is start! Okay, first try. It's a little cat. That was me giving the cat a kiss.
Nice. Wish I could give cats kisses.
Just come to my house. I have 9.
I should totally do that. Would like to.
Got a text from Nagakura. Oh, I have something to ask you. Okay, so
Sure.
I feel weird referring to like Seiyus just as like their last name or their first name especially. Like I feel like I should be like
Okay.
I should add like san onto it or something, but that also makes me feel like a complete weeb. But I also feel like I'm like disrespecting them. Man,
you
one
considered-
time.
Have you considered Mr.?
That sounds real weird. Mr. Tamura. No, I don't do that either. One time,
I see.
my Japanese teacher's name is Ayu Sasayama, and like one time, and we all call her Sasayama Sensei, obviously. And one time in our group chat, someone was like, did Ayu say anything about this? And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's really hilarious.
Yeah, it was not, I was like, how could you say that? Oh, we still can't do Yamazaki's route. We're finally getting to Heisuke though.
Yeah.
雪村くんかすまないだから急ぐなと言っただろう山崎大丈夫か雪村
How much of Kengakini have you read, by the way?
落としていたのか
Oh,
気づかなかった
let me double check.
ありがとう
Literally just the first. I'm on the 3rd sheet. Ever.
Okay.
Like, it's really long.
It is really
And the
long.
thing is,
It's very
and,
dense too.
yeah, it's pretty cool though, and I got free reign to like leave comments as I go along. Yeah, which seems at the one hand, on the one hand that's
Wait.
nice because
I don't remember how to answer this.
are you not sleeping enough?
Pulling up the other document
まあ
right now.
そんなところだ別に大したことはないんだがああ
But yeah,
本当に辛いのはおそらく来
Basically-
週あたりだろうからな
on the one hand, it's really nice that I'm able, that I'm allowed to, you know, like leave comments as I go along, because there's some stuff I noticed that is like, oh yeah, this could use some tweaking for whatever reason. On the other hand, these sheets are like the absolute first in the pile, so it feels like even though there's like probably there's like loads of other sheets to like be focusing on, like I'm calling attention, like, hey guys. look at the very, 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 very back of your backlog.
But
so
it's
that's
good.
Mhm.
I just got an invoice from the Lego website. Okay,
Oh.
the Lego website is called Bricklink. So on the website, when it's like go to your profile, it says my BL.
Oh.
I'm so immature. But anyway, that's where I keep all my gay porn. Is on bricklink.com. I guess I'll just pay the brick man because I can't remember my sister's password.
Lamau.
Alright, mister, I will give you $5 for bricks. Call out to them.
Yo, Chizuru! Ohayo!
My Heisuke's fashion is so bad, but no, I love it though.
It is.
今日も朝から
It's teenage
たっぷ
boy
りし
bad.
ごかれてきたところ
It's like typical bad.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
No.
In fact, I will kiss him on the mouth.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. I'm so excited.
I just shout out to JC's Brick House. JC, if you're watching, I very much doubt you are, but thanks for the bricks, buddy.
それは
A forewarning?
たまたま
and
通りかかっ
fair warning,
て
I suppose. Both.
正直に言えば
Yeah, no,
この
because
子
I
が
went through
心
the
配で見に
beginning,
来た
just the beginning of Heisuke's route, and there's definitely
あ
some
こらそう
less
じゃ
than ideal translations in some parts of
Yeah.
his route and stuff. I
I'm
fixed
probably
it
gonna,
now.
I do want to put it on like, not the back burner per se, but maybe like
だって
Mhm.
I won't be
周りはみん
tearing
な
through it
男
as
ばっ
much as
か
I
だ
did the
ろ
first time around.
いじめられてねえか
Oh
心
yeah,
配で
absolutely.
さ
I mean, I just kind of went and went along the streets as I went along the route, which
I think
Sure.
that's perfectly valid.
だよねなのにまだ
Maybe I can get my ooh. What if I made my
ことある
sister
ごと
do
に
it?
見に来るとかある意
I
味
was
ス
like,
トーカーじゃない
maybe I'll be like, okay, you don't have to pay me for the Legos, but you have to play my stupid game.
誰がストーカーだよ別にそんなんじゃねえし
either.
think
Oh yeah,
I
actually, it'd be
wouldn't do
more
that to her.
meaningful. But it'd be more meaningful that if you cashed that in or tried to for her to try like SSL.
Yeah, but she would like go in with a negative mindset though, so I don't want that.
それじゃまた
Mm.
お昼の時間にでも
But hey, it's actually with like low expectations are kind of the best to go in with.
Yeah, no, but she's just like I'm always pestering like, can you please play video games? So like I should stop.
Hmm.
Don't bite me. Cat tried to bite me.
I'm a bit surprised she wouldn't want to like at least check out the translation work you did, because like
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
not surprised.
oh really?
Let's just start really.
Wow.
No, I don't mean to disparage her. We're very
お
good
前
friends.
らちゃんと席につけ
Okay.
ホームルーム始めるぞ
But she has her stuff and I have my stuff, and that's just kind of how it is.
That's fair.
よしおはよ
おはようございます
Alright,
じ
we
ゃあ
just
出
finished
席
your
確認
route,
今日
Mister.
行きたいとこだが
Do not have relationships with your
全員い
students.
るみたいだなもし休んでるやつがいたら
We'll
挙手
see
しろ
that
よ
he actually can. Nice.
そもそも休んでたら挙手なんてできないだろ
Oh yeah, I just burned a new kanji.
I'm working on guy or gay, meaning outside or soto.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
literally going through
いつの間にやら6月で
order
お
that
前ら
they
が入
appear
学して
in
2
most
ヶ月が
frequently
経った
in
わけだ
the language proficiency
という
test.
わけでとっくに知ってるとは思うがうちの学校は
Number
再来週から
81 is
定期テストだ
81.
お前ら
Ooh,
しっかり
what's the most-
勉強しとけよ
Like freaking like,
油断して勉強サボってた
I
ら
think it's like
大変なことになるからな
Like as in
he.
Nichi,
Oh.
Jitsi, He, Bi, Ka, Day, Sun, Japan counter for days.
Mm,
Like
mm,
my
mm.
Nichi and such. Actually, but the
Oh,
third
yeah,
one is
no,
Koku or
中
slash
学の
Kuni,
テストと
meaning
同じ気分
country.
だと
which
痛い目
surprises me.
見るってこった
Haha, whoops.
お前らも知っての通り、白鴎学園には人一倍生徒の教育に熱心な先生がいてだな。
Also, my sister and my mom have been very graciously helping me with these flashcards when I ask them to, but it turns out none of them can read my handwriting.
どっかの教頭先生の提案でテストの点数が低い生徒には罰則を設けてる。全教科の最低点が50点以下で特性問題集の宿題、それに加えて学園中の窓拭き。
Did you have that when you were... Oh, pardon me. Did you have that in elementary school? In my elementary school, in my 5th grade year,
30点以下は問題集に廊下掃除。それ以下になると罰則もすげえスペシャルになる。
Quite extensively, like I don't know. I guess it's
20点以下は問題集に校庭の草むしり、加えて1週間の補習授業。
I mean, yeah, technically I guess my handwriting is kind of like casual cursive.
嫌なら死ぬ気で勉強しろ。
Mine is too. That's the problem.
50点以下なんてそう取るもんじゃねえ。勉強してりゃ何も怖くねえルールだろ。
I mean, I did program this test. Well, I didn't program. I did translate the answers for this test, so like...
Yeah.
It's not that bad a test. I don't know why everyone's so scared. I did not get any of the math answers right. I see math and my brain shuts down.
You've
I
also
see math and I have
never...
to go lie down for a while.
Yeah, you also swore never to touch a minigame again, so I don't think it's
あの
about
人に
the test
何を言われ
itself.
るか。
Hey, obscure_otome. Wait, are you the streamer who's been playing in Japanese? That contacted the Kengakimi team?
By the way, I love Heisuke too.
Yeah, Heisuke's the realist.
He
Sweet,
is.
sweet baby boy. Man,
Sweet boy.
probably the man closest to like a man I would actually date. Maybe Saito as well. I mean, in theory.
Yeah, no, same, absolutely same. And also, I'm so dumb. I just saw the kanji that's the same for like toru, like tsu, and then I saw that kanji with and I just like, oh, that's like just like the passive form of toru, and I just typed that through an autopilot, and I was just like, I'm a dumbass. This is kayo. It's like means to commute, or to go back and just and I knew that, so I'm like, my brain is not cooperating.
I think you are. Are you, Yeah, the streamer who plays and live translates in chat, Obscure Otome, streams and live translates games in Japanese. Because, I think you recently contacted the Kengakimi team. Hi! We're on the Kengakimi team, by the way. Just a coincidence.
Whoa, 10 people are in on the stream.
Wow! Welcome all 10 people.
Welcome.
Yeah! Oh, it is you! Welcome!
Hello, welcome. You have good taste.
Hey, you want to join the Kengakimi team? Your translation's really nice.
ほらそこきちんと並びなさい。定食はたっぷりあるんだから。こらこら、ご飯のことで喧嘩するんじゃない。譲り合いの精神を持ちなさい。
Well, I mean, I guess you don't need us to stream SSL since you can just play it in Japanese, but welcome anyway. Hey, Funjoshi,
Hello.
welcome.
Hi, Funjoshi.
That's Sila from the Yu-Gi-Oh team.
Oh, hi.
Jamada.
I assume. I don't know anyone else with that username. Oh no, here he comes. Oh no, the man. I know, right? I was
Thank you, yeah.
I was after I finished Hakuouki, I was like, that was so good, but I'm so sad now. And then I was like, there's a school AU, but then it wasn't in English. You know, like an AU where the most difficult thing is like, oh no, will I be able to confess on Valentine's Day? Rather than like, oh no, are all my friends gonna die?
奇遇だな、このような場所で会うとは。 やはり俺とお前には何らかの
I
強
don't
い
have the
縁
PS
があ
Vita.
る
The PS Vita is, I don't know why, but the
そう思う
PS Vita is like the system for Otome.
そう
There's
か
so many Otome games on
同
the
じ
PS
学校で
Vita.
同じ学食使ってんのに
Yeah, I
出く
think
わ
the
さねえ方が
Otome
おかしいだ
industry
ろ
collectively decided, okay, the PS Vita is where it's at, and since it's gone obsolete, they've
言われてみると
like
面用だ
gradually decided, okay, the
今
Switch
日
is
ま
where
で
it's
遭
at.
遇しなかったこと
I
が
mean, the Switch is
逆
where
に
it's at,
不可解です
honestly, but like there are
Yeah.
so many Otome games for the Vita for some reason.
よっぽど縁がねえんだろ
Oh, so what I did, so you can stream from a Vita TV, which will give you better quality, but
ガイア
it's
が
also
何
like
と
4
言お
times
う
as
と
expensive.
今日ここで俺たち
So
が
what
出
we're
会った
doing
の
is
は
I just have
間
a
違いなく
plugin. I think
何らかの
it's something
縁
like
だ
XDCD.
ゆ
I
え
can
にお
actually
前の
look it
昼
up right
食は
now.
俺が用意しよう何でも好きなものを頼ん
And
だ
it's a plugin on a hacked Vita. You have to hack your Vita anyway.
遠慮は不要だ
and
なん
it
な
just
ら
lets
メニュ
you
ーすべてで
USB
も俺は一向に構わ
directly from your
ない
Vita to your computer.
Mm.
Otherwise, you have to do the Vita TV, which is nice but very expensive.
Mm.
慎み深さはお前の美徳だがこの俺がいいと言っているのだそれとも何かこの食堂の料理はお前の口に合
Yeah,
わ
no,
な
my
い
preferred way of saying Funjoshi. Funjoshi says, I prefer Otome on a handheld, so it's like I'm reading a book in bed. I like to get like big ass headphones, plug them directly into the console, turn off all the lights, lay in bed, and just be like, okay, now it's time.
Yeah, I used to do that kind of in private, but since living with
Your boyfriend.
yeah, but yeah, and he's totally cool with like and thinks it's cute that I like Otome, so like I like to hook it up to the big TV in the living room and just
That's so fun.
play Mineo's Unlimited Route. You know.
食堂のど真ん中で
Just
女
big
性と
screen,
捕まえて何やってんだ
nice audio,
泣きそうになって
clarity,
るじゃねえ
quality,
か
everything.
Yeah. No, I always turn up the voices 100% and turn down the music to like maybe 20%.
バカバカしい
Mm-hmm.
その言い
Yeah.
草まる
That's
で
how
俺
it
が
is.
泣かせた
Also,
とでも
yeah,
言いたい
SSL
よ
Kazuma, dude, like we
God,
went through
he's
his route
king.
already.
I mean, he's not, but I love him.
あんなこと言ってん
It's
ぞ
some king shit. It's
天城で
definitely he's has one of the most fun
More.
moves. Like
意図して泣かせたことはこれまで一度もないでしょうが
Like I would actually when I played Shinkai, which was my first Hakuouki game, I did not like Kazuma. I was like, what is this guy?
学食をやたら混雑させてる理由
We
も
did
はけ
SSL, and then we did like
我が嫁が目を潤ませ
it
てい
was
る
really the Hakuouki
俺の
musicals
素
that
晴ら
sealed
し
it
い
for
提
me. I was
案
like,
に
okay,
感
maybe
極
this
まった
guy's
ため
nice.
だろ
Not
う
nice,
食
but
堂
like
は
maybe I
勝手
like
に混
him.
雑しただけだ
He's not a
それ
good
を一生
person,
徒
but
に
that's
濡れ衣
fine.
を着せようなど教師の風上にも置けんな
And he was a lot of fun to translate for, just because he sucks
て
so
めえ
bad.
の周りだけ変な空白地帯ができてるじゃねえかどう見たっててめえのせいだろ
Overhaul? Yeah. Who's Oh, from My Hero Academia. Yeah, it is. He's been getting so much work lately. Good for him.
I think it's also the
got-
same guy.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No, I
You were
didn't mean to
going
speak over you. Go ahead.
No. Well, basically, I replayed some Nightshade. To
Yeah.
replay
It's Hanzo from
It's
Nightshade.
Hanzo. It's Hanzo Hattori, and I was just like, yo, this is some good stuff.
He's also, I don't know if you've seen him in real life. He's very handsome. It's not fair. He's got like the golden voice gifted by God, and he's also pretty handsome.
Oh yeah, You told me he plays the Way of the House husband in the
In
Netflix.
the live action commercial.
live action. No, yeah, live action commercial. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. I think we have to stand and watch
Stand and
because
watch.
this is Heisuke's
Stand
route.
and watch.
Yes. Okay. Oh my god. So
Mm-hmm.
no one, like 4 people in the West care about this at all. But the original Kazuma, who was in the original Hakuouki musical, was like left, and he was the best. It was Suzuki
それ
Shogo.
は価値
And he
観の
left, and I
相違
was
と
so
いう
sad,
ものだ
and I cried many tears. And then
どうや
for
ら貴様
Soma
には
Hen,
俺
which
の
just came out
優れ
like
た
a
才
couple
覚が
months ago, he
未だ
came
理解
back and was
できないら
Kazuma
しい
again, and I was like, oh, it's so correct. Like, I liked the other Kazumas just fine, but I'm like, this is the Kazuma who was like, made me fall in love with Kazuma.
This happened to me. Like, the musicals converted me, but not to Kazuma, but to
Heisuke.
Yeah, dude.
You like that guy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here's my boy. I
His
love
little
him.
haircut's so cute. Most of the SSL haircuts, I'm like, no, give him back the long hair. But like, nah, Heisuke's short hair can stay. I can adjust my microphone levels. We just don't want to speak that much. We don't want to talk over the audio. But let me pull this up a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud because this is going up on YouTube and a lot of people want to hear the audio more than they want to hear us.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn you up too. Just a little bit, like a couple percent.
Turn me up.
No, but, I mean, we like chatting with the chat, but like, if there's usually we have like maybe one person in chat, so it's okay to be a little bit quiet. Okay, what did you?
ほら、トシさんも風間くんも何やってるんだ。みんな迷惑してるじゃないか。
I was saying that the original musical Kazuma, Suzuki Shogo, like he was great, and then he was in like 8 of them, and then he left for his career, and then I liked the other Kazumas, but he's like the Kazuma that made me fall in love with Kazuma, and he came back like recently for the most recent Hakuouki musical, Somahen, and I was like, oh my god, everything's right, it's like a miracle. I was like, 2021 year of miracles, Suzuki Shogo is playing Kazuma again, Return of the King. Okay, and like only 4 people care about this in the Western Hemisphere, but like that's okay. I care about it. Oh, so who's your second favorite now? Scandalous.
Oh, well,
I mean, he's a very extremely good boy. I do agree on that.
Yeah, no, the same happened with me. Saito used to be my all-time favorite, and I didn't really like the others were like fine too, but then Heisuke kind of unseated Saito for me.
I cannot believe when I met you, you were a Saito maniac. I cannot believe he was unseated.
I know. It's wild, man.
But like I understand because like Heisuke.
Yeah.
ここ最近は朝練中も勉強してる部員がいて稽古だけに集中できねえんだよな
学校中がピリピリしてるよねテストだか罰
So
則
she's
だか
fun
知
to
らない
watch
けど
implode from a distance.
迷惑な
That's
話
so
だよ
mean, but so true.
Implode in his lungs.
Don't say that. That's not what happens in tuberculosis anyway.
Right. Yeah, that's medically inaccurate. I apologize.
God, why don't you go listen to a disease podcast and then maybe you'll learn something.
I'm sorry. You know better.
When I was sorting the Legos with my sister yesterday, she was like, "Oh, like we need to get that one," and I was like, "Do you mean the Forbidden Corridor?" Because I had to look up all the names. So I was just doing that to her all night. I was like, "It's called the Shrieking Shack."
さっきのだって周りの反応もいつもと違う気がしたもんな
Damn it. Oh yeah, by the way, this option, the next dialogue option you gotta do to get to Heisuke's, it's, I'm really proud because there's one line that I translated that I'm really happy with. And
Ooh, we're
it's gonna
see it.
Yeah. I might react belatedly to it because there's a bit of a lag between my audio and like stream and stuff.
昼休みくらい忘れてえのに
いや君が謝ることはないよ悪いのは
Oh no, not the choice dialogue. Well, like, what is it? Like,
choice
what's the
as in
choice?
like chef's choice.
そうじゃってテストの話に乗って
Choice.
ただろ
I see. Yes, choice. Yeah, I get it now. Sorry, I thought they meant, you know.
No, I think they do mean that, but what you meant was choice dialogue.
Yeah, it's like, like
まあ
creme
とに
de
か
la
く
creme.
テストなんて
Oh yeah,
聞
I
いて
think
な
this
くなりゃ
is...
いいのに
Oh yeah, we're about to.
I think
about to do the
Are they so hard? I think that's the.
Are they really
俺
that
はまあ
hard?
分
That
かっ
sounded
て
weird out
る
of
けど
context.
さ
No one heard that, alright? I like can't decide if Okita is more dangerous with a sword or with a camera phone. He's a dangerous little guy.
mean-
マジ何撮ってんだよ
Heisuke って写
He'll
真
kill you
写
with a
り悪
sword,
いよ
but
ね
he'll injure you emotionally with the camera phone.
and maybe even socially.
Yeah.
And we all know which is more permanent.
And legally, if you're playing Hijikata's route. That third one, studying daily is important. That's if you're a nerd and you're going for Yamazaki. That is not an insult. I love Yamazaki.
Oh, the English is so loose that sometimes I couldn't even tell which option I was meant to pick. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue a lot of the time.
Yamazaki, like, for a while there, my two favorite ones, I go through phases of who my favorite is, but like for a while there it was Haruda and Heisuke, and then it was Haruda and Yamazaki, and then I was like, maybe, do I have a thing for like little eyebrows? You know, like Yamazaki and Sano both have like little tiny eyebrows. I'm like, what if I have a little eyebrow fetish? I'd be upset by that. I hope that's not true.
Is it just me, or is the kanji for wheat and poison a bit oddly similar? I can never quite remember which is which.
Maybe that's, you can remember it like this, because wheat you make into alcohol, which is poison, but poison we do for fun.
Do you mean this as a mnemonic for like how I should remember the kanji, or you?
That's why I always make little stories like this.
I see. Oh yeah, of course, the top half is the same. The top half is the same, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the line. Hell hath no fury like the Hijikata scorned.
Yes, that's a good one. Oh, they got the same little hat there. Yeah, you're right.
Same hat?
Oh, same hat? That was me when I met you. Also, every like 5 minutes that we talk, it's like same hat?
Same hat?
We're like separated at birth.
Let's make
it like a quirky mid-2000s coming-of-age movie about finding each other again.
Oh yeah, we should totally do that. I feel like we could try to find a template. Don't know if it's been done before, but yeah, we'll just like borrow from that. Also, thanks, Obscure Otome, like for the compliment. I assumed that was like about the line I pointed out. But yeah, I'm quite proud of that. And I love, okay, one thing I really love about translation is that Japanese makes it super obvious when someone is speaking like with keigo, like politely, or not in general, and it's really fun translating when people speak casually, especially guys, because they're like, they get to go a little bit more ham with the language in general.
That's like, this is why you complete me, no homo. But, maybe a little. I mean, what relationship isn't built on a little bit of homoeroticism? But
yeah,
it's because I'm best at like formal construction because I was trained in a university environment, and like you are self-taught and you're way better at like casual stuff than I am, and like dialogue.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I don't know, I am self-taught and I'm just like a translator purely like self-driven, and so, but I don't know, I've picked up a lot of tips and tricks along the way, so I'm a lot better than when I first started, and it's really nice to have that perspective.
Obscure Otome, if you are interested in translating, I'd very much recommend it. I think I also have ADHD, but I find it very fulfilling. If you, like, I had a lot of trouble before I got a hold of the script, like the text directly extracted from the game, and then like having that on screen was way easier to hold my focus.
Yeah, I don't know if I have ADHD or I'm just a bit autistic or both, and I mean this unironically. I just have something undiagnosed in me, but definitely like translation is something for me, like if you leave me alone with it, like I can literally do it for hours on end, and in the sort of sheets format, it's pretty I don't know.
Yeah. If you're interested in joining a project, we've got Yukidoku going, and we've got Kenga Kimi going. This is an advertisement, by the way. Join a translation project. Actually, no pressure, but if you're interested in it, we'd love to have you.
Also, yeah, like, in terms of also content and skill level required, definitely Yugi Roku, I would say, is like more of a fun romp and a lot easier in content. Kengakimi is way more up there in terms of, I mean, not to an intimidating level per se. It's got that depth that
I don't know,
Yugi
I'm
Roku
kind of
has.
intimidated, honestly. So many
But it's-
outdated kanji.
Oh yeah, it's a period game,
Period
so it's like
piece,
yeah. But there's also plenty of like extra help given and stuff, and structures in place so that anyone can really get their bearings, and you don't even have to be a translator per se. I mean, I quite like translating, but I'm also a pretty good editor. So Yugi Roku I'm translating, and Kengakimi after I finish reading.
Are you just saying? I thought you were doing Suzukake's route as well, or are you just
Oh
going to
no,
be an editor?
I requested that I could be a translator to Suzuki, but I am, according to the project leader, after I read the first act, I can be a final pass editor for it, so I am pretty happy about that.
Translate a game, but I haven't told anyone because I have no idea if I'll be done with it, and it's kind of for adults. I mean, there was someone who, I believe, Salty Hakuouki on Tumblr translated a whole R18 Hakuouki fan game, which I have not played, but I don't think you should be ashamed of translating adult content. I feel like Mushiro on the other side, like I think adult games being translated, like people very much appreciate it. Like some of the Nitro Trial games straight up aren't translated, and you have to use a fan patch.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, this is to obscure Otome because they mentioned like live translating. I was thinking about this, but that's actually pretty wild because that is almost the same as just like interpreting.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I need like my tool set to do translation.
Interpreting is like translating on roids. It's not exactly translation because there's a lot you have to do in terms of necessarily cutting corners and doing that fast processing that translation does not require. It's really, I don't know if there's an analogy, but definitely there's like a big difference versus something that you have to produce live and there's no chance for revision or like sitting down and digesting what's going on versus translating, where you do get to like kind of sit down with it and refine something until it's like, okay, wait, this is actually a much better translation than that one, or vice versa, So definitely, it's like it's worth I don't know, slowing down with it. I mean, I could never like I think myself as a pretty decent translator, all things considered, but not an interpreter, not in the least. Like I couldn't possibly do it like on the fly, like that. So I think I
often stumble over myself in like spoken Japanese, so I could also never do it.
Yeah, live interpreting. I remember reading watching sort of like a little Wired video on it, but. Not that I'm an expert because I've watched one video essay, don't want to be that guy, but it's definitely, especially because of the structure of Japanese, you have to wait a couple beats until the whole sentence is kind of given, especially because generally the syntactic, structure of Japanese is so wildly different to English, so that makes it even crazier. You have to wait, but also store all the information that has been mentioned by using a little notepad and creating like a shorthand for it, and then get the final crux of the sentence, which is the main verb, which will come at the end when it's Japanese, and then string it all together in natural sounding English. That is difficult as hell. Like, I could not imagine doing that. Live interpreting is like, it's no wonder it's like a paid job, It's like damn hard.
Yeah, sometimes my sister's like, she plays like Idler 7 on her phone. She comes up to me and she's like, what does this say? And I'm like, okay, give me a minute. Like, let me go to jusho.org. Shout out to gshow.org.
しずるおはよ
Yeah, gshow.org, my beloved.
Yeah. All reliable. Oh, this Heisuke seems great.
Oh, I love Heisuke. Heisuke, my boy.
もう眠気が限界でさ。
And I love how this line was
だから
translated
俺
too, the next couple lines.
町内一周してくる。目覚まさねえと。
Oh yeah. Obscure Otome, real interpreters, they have like no paper on hand and everything.
ダメだ
They do take
それじゃ
notes
テ
and
スト範囲
give
終
up
わ
some
んねえ
stuff
よ
like that.
罰則間違いなし止めるな千鶴止めないでくれ俺はまだ死ねないんだ
I love that voice. I love that line delivery. Heisuke.
Yeah, I love it. I also really like that little, it's like those little touches, right, of translation. Like, when you say, like, you translate that line, it's like, don't stop me, do not stop me. Yeah, like, just changing, just taking away the contraction just makes all the difference, and I really love it.
Translation also forced me to become a little bit better at writing, like, very quickly, because I had zero fiction writing experience before we started translating. So like all of my dialogue was not, it wasn't dialogue, it was just some words.
Yeah, no, like I totally get that.
テスト勉強で疲れた奴らが授業中寝てやがるんだ。
I know, everyone else in my family did. I was the one person not to choose creative writing in college. Look where it ended up.
They all come crawling.
My mom majored in creative writing and a minor in marketing, I think. She's never used that degree. My sister did major in creative writing, minor in gender women studies. I'm a studio art major with a minor in Japanese language.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say my major now.
You can if you want. You don't have to share.
No. It's just like after hearing a list, it's like really funny. I mean, I write fan fiction. I have for like nearly a decade now, so that's really helped. And well, but my major, I mean, it was philosophy and linguistics. Then later it's gonna be education with a focus on digital and social change.
Second fancy. What is it? No, in Britain it's university.
Wait, are you telling? No, you're lying. You use the word university in the U.S.
I mean, we do, but it's not as common as college.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
帰ると勉強どころじゃなくなる。家には芹
Oh,
沢
nice
さんがいるからな。
Yeah, dude. Also, writing prose in Japanese. I wish I could do that. Damn, that sounds like that would be a time.
I think, like, we have to do some writing for my Japanese courses, and like, I think my writing probably sounds like the Hakuouki SSL writing. Like, just the pace of it. Like the way the sentences are structured, because that's just like how I learned it.
I just find it really funny, like the idea that your teacher would be like, Ukes, I don't know how to tell you. You write like
write like an Otome game. I don't want the words that will doom me to hell. No one say that to me. There's a lot of like obscure, like my sister's playing Idolish 7 and like, you know, the boys just throw out Japanese phrases all the time because the game is in Japanese, and one of them was like, dive into my wide chest, essentially, like jump into my arms. And she was like, why do you know how to translate that? Like, why do you know all the words that go in that sentence? I was like, don't ask me that, okay? I learned them from sources.
Kun Joshi, I'm rooting you on.
What is it? Is it... I think it's looking forward to it. There we go. I don't really think that choice matters, actually, but...
Oh, yeah, not in the grand scheme of things. Saki Mawari... Damn it, this is easy! Like, wait, I know what Saki is, I know what Mawari is, but I don't know what they mean together as a piece of vocabulary word.
That's a good point. I'm doing... Shi, Uji, Shi or Uji, family name, surname, clan. It's an N1 vocabulary. Or it's an N1 kanji. Why? It's so simple. It looks like, looks like a fun little banner that you could hang outside your house with your last name on it to remind people. This is how I learned kanji, by the way.
Nice. Yeah, no, the thing I recommended you, Wani Kani, they also kind of, they suggest at least, like, meanings and mnemonics and stories. Yeah.
Like there's one that's like, I can't remember if it's Kaigi no Gi. It's like it was something to do with government. It was like party or something. But it was the character for older brother, but then it had a little hat on, so I was like, it's like Big Brother is watching you. It's like government.
Oh, look at Heisuke, he's tottering. Teetering and tottering.
I mean, I don't think I can really yell at him. I also did this in high school. I mean, my grades were probably better than Heisuke's. Not to throw any shade, but they probably were. They weren't like, I mean, they probably weren't as good as like Saito's or Yamazaki's, but they were probably better than Heisuke's, right? I don't know what his grades are, but it sounds like he's barely passing.
Chizuru? なんでここに? やべ、俺寝てんのか?
I think that was kind of sweet. He's like, oh no, am I dreaming about Chizuru?
Yeah, it's so cute.
It's kind of like, I get it. It's kind of sweet.
じゃあ、なんでお前が俺の教室にいるんだよ? おかしくないか? 家だと寝ちまいそうだからさ、もう少し勉強してから帰る。
You shouldn't do this. If you're taking a test, get a good sleep and eat good breakfast. To all our viewers out there, be responsible. Take care of your health.
Yes. Health is number 1.
Not that I follow my
own. Oh, yeah.
advice.
Yeah. You should, though. And yeah, Heisuke, with Heisuke, oh, when he sounds a little bit tired and stuff, it's just like, no! No, please run.
けど、今寝ちまうと、朝まで絶対起きらんね。
I get that feeling. Like, if I go to sleep now, I will sleep for all eternity.
そりゃありがたいけど、千鶴の邪魔になっちまうだろ。
I mean, like, the saddest thing that can possibly happen to him in this game is like, oh no, I got bad grades. Like, don't worry about it. He's safe. This is not the original Hakuouki. Where no one is safe.
いや、そりゃダメだって。今ベッドに入ったら気が抜けて永遠に眠っちまう。
He's so cute. Can we have... I'm so glad we have 2 people here in the chat today being like, Heisuke time. You know what? It is Heisuke time.
It is absolutely Heisuke time.
You guys are right. So right, Queen.
つまり、その...
Oh, he's so cute when he blushes.
Little face.
Little face.
どうしても...
You mean in SSL or in like the original game?
In the original game.
Also, I should shut the hell up.
Yeah, I should shut the hell up too.
そんなの気にならねえって。すっげえ寝心地いいから。あ、でもお前のスカートの方が汚れちゃうかな。とりあえず1時間経ったらちゃんと起こしてくれよ。にしてもこういうの久しぶりだよな。すげえ懐かしい感じする。 どうしても罰則は受けたくねえんだよ。特に部活動停止だけはさ、朝も放課後も練習はきついけど、部活すげえ楽しいんだ。俺、今まで剣道以外でこんな夢中になったものはねえんだ。それくらい楽しい。ああ。対抗試合も近いしさ、今は特に休みたくねえんだ。おう、任せとけ。よく寝た。ありがとな、千鶴。おかげで頭もすっきりした。じゃあ今から気合い入れて勉強するけど、日が沈むくらいまで頑張ったら一緒に帰ろうぜ。それまで待っててくれるか。よし、ますます気合入るぜ。
So, we haven't mentioned on this stream yet, but we tend to quiet down during the like character-specific scenes like these because we've seen the common route like, I don't know, 100 times by now. But we definitely want to give people like a really good look and listen to the more important character scenes.
Yep.
I'm sorry though, I will not be demonstrating the mini games. You cannot make me. I did those once on stream and probably hundreds of times off stream, and I'm never doing them again.
Yeah, you can check the post of
Okita's.
Soji's.
Yeah.
Soji's route. Yeah, Okita's route. On YouTube to see that.
They're not very interesting. I've had to play them because the first chapter involves a quiz mini game, so in order to check that all the text was like correct and fit in the text boxes, I had to look at every single question in game, but they're randomly selected, so I just had to keep trying over and over again until I got all the answers.
Oops.
I got very good at that mini game.
You did.
I'm so good at dodging falling pages now, but too bad, you're not gonna see it. Special talent. One of only 3 things I'm good at.
What are the other 2?
I just chose that number randomly. I guess translation and, I don't know. I guess art? I wouldn't actually say that.
I've seen your art, it's really cool.
It's
I like it a lot.
I mean, I go to art school though. Most people are better than me.
Still, I like the art I've seen.
Well, thank you. My third talent is Hakuouki has so many games.
No, yeah. That's 4 then. One of your talents.
I said my third talent. Wait, did I have 3 already?
Yeah, you did.
Damn it. Counting is not one of my talents.
Yes. But that's okay.
I'm not sure how many of the minigames you can lose and actually still get the good ending. You definitely have to win the last one. If you lose, then you don't get like the CG in a lot of cases, so...
俺も大丈夫だった。ちゃんと無事に切り抜けた。俺最初にお前に伝えたくて。本当にありがとな、千鶴。
Oh, he's so cute when he's excited.
なんとか罰則を受けずに済んだの、絶対お前のおかげだから。
Kind of a little guy there.
必死で勉強してきた分、今日からゲーム三昧だ。そりゃ部活も頑張るって。俺剣道大好きだからな。けどゲームも好きなんだって。部活のために勉強頑張った分しっかり遊ばねえと。
He's literally like, hee hee. It's like, you can't stay mad at me. I'm just a little guy. And you know what? He's right. He is just a little guy.
あのさ、もし戦略がないなら今日は俺と帰らねえ。
Our little guy.
Our little guy.
で、
You thinking about that communist Bugs Bunny meme?
この間膝枕してくれたお礼になんかおごるからさ。
Now I am.
悪いことなんかねえってば。俺からの感謝の気持ち受け取ってくれって。じゃあ授業終わったら教室まで迎えに行くからな。
Wait. I did just call him a little guy. I'm gonna look it up. How tall is Heisuke?
Oh, he is the littlest guy.
I know he's the littlest guy, but what does that mean?
You know what's kind of vexing? Not that I'm gonna say my actual height, but like it is kind of vexing that with all these like people like fictional characters, I end up like go, oh yeah, they're so cool, I love them, and then I check their height, like okay, I'm taller than all of them.
Oh well, you're gonna be disappointed again, I'm afraid.
I know Heisuke is short. What is he? Tell me.
He's 163 centimeters.
Wow, that is
or 5'3", or
oh,
actually 5 foot 2 inches, 0.4.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the decimal point. He is very tiny.
He's literally just a little guy. You have to tell Heisuke, do your own math homework. He'll become a better man. Also, I mean, just in case you're confused, these texts have zero implication on the gameplay, but they're just fun. You get the points from them, but I already ground up enough points for everything that we need. One of the questions on this Google search is, what anime is Saito Hajime from? He's from real life. He is also from several animes, to be fair, but he is from real life.
I always like imagining what, like, these guys might think, like, you know, if they found out centuries after their death.
Yeah, that they're like, now they're sexy anime men.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate the inherent comedy of SSL as a concept, because it's dead historical figures, samurai, that have been turned into anime boys in a dramatic reenactment of, like, the own events of their life, and then this is an AU where those same real-life samurai go to high school, but they're still hunky anime boys.
We'd love to see it.
It's also that's also the absurdity that I love in Hakuouki, because it's like, here is a dramatic retelling with romance and such, and sexy vampires of, like, a tragic historical story, but also now it's a musical. It's the 2 degrees of separation that really gets me.
Yeah, I love explaining it to people because it's really fucking funny.
I mean, that's... If not for the historical element, I never would have played it. Because I actually downloaded it as a joke, because I had seen the name Hijikata Toshizo before, and I was like, isn't that a real dude? And then I was like, you can date him in this game? And then I downloaded it.
Ah, そういうことか。
Then I made a painting of him. All my paintings last semester were just like, I don't know, maybe I'll draw Hijikata. Maybe I'll draw a shrine scene. The thing is, like, okay, I go to college in America. There's a lot of white people here. And furthermore, a lot of people can't tell Asian people apart, even by last name. Like, your nationality. So, like, a lot of people I think I'm Japanese. Like, everyone in high school thought I was Japanese. Which, like, I'm Korean and I do not look... I'm only half Korean. And I do not look Japanese even a little bit. Also, my last name's Kim. Like, isn't that the one last name everyone should know is Korean?
Yeah, but you're not like good luck trying to find someone on there. But you know, I mean, growing up, even I think I've had even Asian people think I'm from like Japan or Korea, which I view as quite flattering. So I think that's a genuine ambiguity in my face, as opposed to like social-cultural inability to like differentiate. But actually, you know what? I did some psychology in my first year of college, and there is like actual like psychological studies about like investigating. Although it's not really named nicely, they call it the other race effect, which is I mean, the name's a bit sus, but the effect is kind of like, okay, that's like, it seems to be a biological thing that's not even just in humans, but like even in primates, they can apparently you know, tell that there's like a difference in their reaction times to being able to differentiate between different sort of, I don't know, groups of primates and families and stuff. I am paraphrasing really hard, but yeah.
Is the audio cutting out at all for you?
Say again?
Is the audio cutting out at all for you? It kind of sounds like it did.
そういえばトシに聞いたぞ。今回の君のテスト結果は随分素晴らしかったそうじゃないか。
I don't know if that was my microphone or that was... Oh, I think it was my internet. I think it's...
ああ、学園始まって以来の再演とはこのことだ。実に素晴らしい。
But I will say that those psychological studies I cite, they're not like they're from kind of the neonatal period, like literal babies. So I don't know, like I can't confirm like with certainty from my memory alone like how much that such an effect and such observations carry on to adulthood, or whether that's like I don't know, ecologically valid to like extend those results to adulthood.
I wanted to make a joke so bad. I wanted Heisuke to show up on the screen so I could be like, speaking of literal actual babies. Couldn't do it though. I just thought I'd tell everyone here about my failed joke that didn't work. Please laugh.
I like it a lot. I would laugh if my mouth weren't full of chips.
Your mouth is very suddenly very full of chips.
Yes.
Okay, listen, not to spoil things, but the first time I saw this scene in game, like the first time I translated it, I was like, is this a resurrection plot line? Like I thought this was like the original Shie Hall.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this we discuss this like every time the scene comes up, I swear, but like
well, we're gonna discuss it again then.
Yeah.
Oh man, already time for chapter 2. Time flies when you're writing flashcards.
How am I supposed to know the kanji for earthquake? Damn it. But,
I mean,
okay.
Pretty important. Did you know that, you know how there's like legends about like Japan being on the back of a giant catfish and such? And like I believe the deity who causes earthquakes is like a catfish or something along those lines. Like, that's because catfish can sense seismic activity for some reason. Like the behavior of catfish, not just in Japan, like everywhere. Maybe it's the sensitive barbels, but they can tell.
Damn, yeah, maybe it's their little
oarfish too. Like oarfish always wash up dead on shore with impending seismic activity.
Your fish facts. Nice.
What, you don't want to know about my fish facts? All right.
No.
Part of the deal, but of knowing me, I have to talk about fish.
Because I never said that. I like your fish facts a lot. In fact, did you watch that Tier Zoo video I sent you about fish?
Oh no, I need to.
Yeah, you should totally check it out. I think you'd really like it. Also, hi the Black Rose twins. I appreciate you communicating your little laugh through the stream chat.
They
really nice.
also chimed in earlier about how Heisuke is a good boy. Here we got another email apologizing for Kazuma. Just being like, well, sorry about him. If you say he's okay, he's like, do you have food poisoning? Did he bribe you?
Hey dude, what's the opposite of hype man? Because whatever that is like shilling and
hype man. The anti-hype men. They just have to go around apologizing for Kazuma's horrible crimes. Like, societal crimes, not like crimes. Emotional crimes. Shinui looks, let me be frank, hot as hell in this game.
Yeah, the crying shame.
Still cannot date him. Not allowed.
Oh, here's
the part where he literally hits on you in the main plot of the game and you still can't date him. Damn you, Otome! I shook my fist at Otome just now. You couldn't see it though, this is not a visual medium. I imagined it very vividly. Oh, thank you. I knew you would have my back.
こんなとこで何してんだよ。ナンパ待ちかと思って声かけちまったじゃねえか。
And he got to keep his long hair, like no one else got to. He got to keep the long hair and the tattoo. Like maybe they were just too lazy to edit it out. But like, hello, this look. Hold on. I don't think I've ever done this before. Let's just take a minute. Not a minute. That's too long. But like, have a look at him. Good. He's good to look at.
Dude, I sorely wish we could date him. Not one of his ancestors. Him.
I want that guy. There's also in the musicals he does sick flips constantly. That's another stuff. Hey, everyone watch Hakuouki. You can watch Shironui's actors do sick flips all the time and spin their guns around while singing. It's incredibly impressive.
Also,
まあな、俺はレザーやシルバーのアクセなんか好きなんだが、あいつらは分かってくれなくてよ。
Yeah, dude, I'm just doing my kanji thing in the background, and I'm a bit miffed because sometimes I think I mentioned. Yeah,
diversity loses. Your translation partner has become British.
Look. Look, I lived here for a couple of years, and now it's my and
now you're miffed.
Yeah, well.
Now you gotta go down to Tesco get a bowl of water.
This reminds me of when I was a kid, and these two very clearly Caucasian boys said that one of them said that he fancied something, and I made fun of him for ages for it.
How the turns have tabled.
Yeah, I feel that's come back to bite me in the ass, or in the ass spelled with an R. Arse. Yeah, it's like so weird. It's so weird. But anyway, what I was going to complain about is that this the kanji meaning absolutely in Japanese. In Chinese, it's like literally one of the most basic characters you can ever see. It's called like sh. It's like it literally can mean is or yes.
Is it the one for mataku?
Mataku.
Or motomo. Sorry.
I don't know the kanji for that. But it's like the one in Zehi.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, but like that one. It's just, yeah, here come the wives. But yeah, that one, I thought, yeah, this just means yes. It's like easy money. But then it's telling me like, no, it actually means absolutely. You absolute goddamn idiot. And then
that's how you can remember it. You can remember, you think it means yes, but you're absolutely an idiot if you think that.
Yeah. See, yeah, the word that Funjoshi just put in the chat. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I am Chinese, so I just go like, yo, that's, I know what that means.
I know how to read that letter. Nope.
Like, no you don't, bonk.
Bonk.
false friend jail.
ナンパだったらどうする ?3 人まとめてデートに誘ってやろうか。
He's like, oh, do all three of you want to go on a date with me? Yes! Obviously, yes!
Yes,
No.
don't ask me again. Go, go, go!
We have to say no. We don't even get a choice.
おあいにくさま、私たちはこれから女の子3人で楽しく過ごすつもりなの。
おおお、怖え怖え。わかったから。
Sunny's always ready to throw hands. I respect her.
Yeah.
I love her.
んじゃ、邪魔者はさっさと去ろうかね。じゃあな、せいぜい楽しめよ。
Oh. Oh no. Oh, the Onyoming reading. I don't like that. I was like, oh, I know this one. It's Shiraberu. But it's also Cho. I did not know that one.
あなたは優しいからはっきり言えないと思うけど。
He just likes this leveler. Yes, Funjoshi, you have identified the exact problem that Shiranui suffers from. For all the perceptions people have about him.
Listen, he just likes leather.
ああいう甘いとこ見せると
God,
すぐ
his
つけ
I
上が
like
るから。
cannot believe they gave him that outfit in the original Hakuouki and you can't date him. Like with the completely exposed back. Are you kidding me?
I know.
And the CG where he's like fighting hard and you can see all his back muscles. Like, this is insane. It's just cruel and unusual. Are you ever playing an Otome game and you like think you recognize a voice actor and then you like can't figure out who it is and it scrambles your brain?
いつもおせん姉さんも部活あるからなかなかそっちとは予定合わんかったけど。
It also occurs to me that because so much of Otome is like men talking, I'm like way more familiar with like quote unquote masculine speech patterns than with feminine ones.
Yeah, that's a total thing, yeah.
そもそも最初からうちらと同じ島原女子高校に来てくれてたら毎日でも会えたのにね。
You know, it's a real shame. Whenever it comes to like, because gay coding was mentioned in the chat, it's always a shame that like, especially for Japanese produced Otome games, if it's not explicitly like BL or something, like no matter what like you could infer from someone's like clothing choices or anything remotely subtle or nuanced, it's just like no, none of these actually, as a matter of fact. 90% of the time, all of them are straight. None of them, no, not a single one. Like, it's just like dude, not
in
even
terms of like creator intentions.
Yeah.
Did you see that absolutely bonkers ask that Sila got earlier? It was
No.
like, it was like, Hakuouki is straight. Like, stop forcing your deviant sexual preferences on men. I was like, what are you talking about? Where are you from? It's 2020. You're on the internet. Because what they were essentially saying is like, don't produce gay content for canonically straight characters. Hello? That's what the internet is for.
Yeah.
That's all
By the way,
anyone ever
should we-
does on the internet.
I think this is the exact time we should discuss at length how we were robbed of a root with Sen.
Yeah. Oh god. And she's like such a good friend in SSL. Like I always wanted more Sun content in the original game.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I could easily, I think I already did headcanon this, but I didn't like, you know, explicitly voice it. But I do think Sen like looks out for you so much, even though like you, like even in the original game to be honest, but even especially in SSL, it's just like, I could totally imagine that like, you know, Sen's like that kind of friend that kind of supports you from afar and tries not to interfere too much, but you know, thinks about you a lot. So I feel like, dude, honestly, yeah, I feel like they missed out, man. And also like they just need to go for it and stuff. Like, you know, the what's it called? Is it Zuiso Roku, the one with Ibuki? Dude, they missed out on not making it gay. I can't believe it.
Oh, everyone here is like, yep, Sen's secretly in love with Chizuru. I mean, if we all agree, then it's gotta be true. Like, we're intelligent people, probably.
Yeah, likely. I mean,
you can't prove anything.
Maybe I wouldn't bet money on it, but you know, I have relative confidence. But anyway. Is it still June? Yes, happy Pride Month.
I was wondering why you're asking. Oh, that's a good point, Funjoshi. Okay, there's a point in SSL where they make it like Sen makes a joke about building a chocolate statue of Chizuru. And I was like, okay, there's no heterosexual implications for that.
I was like, oh yeah, would you be the model for it? It's like, I don't know, Sen, do you want her to be the model for it?
You sound like you want her to.
Missed opportunity, for sure.
Sigh. There's been all that drama recently on the Otome subreddit where like some of the mods were banning gay stuff.
Wow.
Like they flagged it was like shipping art of I think like Minio and Takeru or something.
Oh my
god. And then they flagged it as inappropriate and took it down. And then like it caused a whole like big people got mad, which dude, I think like yeah, they should get mad.
Yeah, bottom of the barrel, some homophobic shit, dude. Just like,
and then they're like, whatever. We're trying our best, and I'm like,
no, you're not. You're clearly not.
No, I don't want to cast aspersions. I'm sure like, it's a team, right? So they can't, like, I don't think every single one of them is like culpable for it. But it was like, you should have known better, because it wasn't like NSFW at all, but it was still tagged as NSFW and taken down.
Yeah, you know, with like full acknowledgement of the complexity of group dynamics and how that doesn't reflect on the individual and how it doesn't reflect on your views at all. If you're not gonna cast aspersions, I will. Okay. They don't.
You're free to cast anything you wish. Any spells.
Yeah, seriously, like, dude, it's also it plays in that huge just you know, that homophobic tendency of just being like, oh yeah, love can be love, I guess, but you know,
like, I don't want to see it.
Dirty. Like you know, they'll do it's the double standards. It's the double standards that get me. It's the fact that, you know, if you could have a boy and a girl like flirting with each other, or like you know, being cute together,
like oh, that's sweet. Somehow like a gay kiss is more explicit than a straight kiss.
If we're not even talking about kisses, but if it's like, oh, a guy and a guy or a girl and girl that's like really affectionate with each other, like either it's like, oh, what good friends, or it's like, that is disgusting. And it's like, but that's the exact same thing that can happen with a boy and a girl. And let's not forget, you know, fuck heteronormativity, but you know, a boy and a girl can't like just chill out without people being like, oh, that's so sweet. Are you married?
Like, even when you're like 4 years old, they're like, oh, are you gonna get married? It's like, no, they're gonna eat dirt. They're children.
Yeah, so they can say whatever they want to like cover their asses, but like definitely whoever discussed and then made the call to like mark that as NSFW and ban it, they're just they got some homophobic brain rot to sort through.
Yeah, they were like, oh, this is not a this is a subreddit for Otome games, not BL games, but they were characters from an Otome game. Like, this is the correct subreddit for it. You were just being homophobic.
Yeah, dude, they're just like, yeah, it just like, dude, stop. Like, you can explain your reasoning all you want. Like, we'll just know in depth exactly what compelled you to be a homophobe, even if you don't want to admit it. And you know, I have read that when you talk to someone, at least one-on-one, it is not useful, really, if you want to reach resolutions or compromises or understanding, to like directly call them pejorative labels. No, that's the incorrect use of the word pejorative, my mistake. To call them like labels that, even while technically accurate, might make them defensive, such as racist or homophobe or transphobe, things like that.
But it's not a helpful conversation, but we're not speaking to them right now. We're just talking.
Yeah, just acknowledging that, because they sound like a homophobe. If it moves like a homophobe, looks like a homophobe, acts like a homophobe, sounds like a homophobe, smells like a homophobe.
And they had like a sub, like a thread open about it that was like, oh, we're sorry we did this. We're like working with our team to rework our rules or whatever. Which, my personal opinion, I thought their response was pretty weak because they're trying to like, they're like, we host everyone here regardless of views in either direction. Which like, I'm not a believer that you can like be like, both sides are correct. Like, I don't think that.
Oh, I thought you meant either direction as in, I thought that was their very weirdly veiled way to refer
like
to
political direction is what I mean.
Political direction.
Like I don't want to go into that. I have my own thoughts about that, but I thought it was like a pretty weak sauce response. But then they locked the thread, so you can't even comment anymore. Because they were like, we're getting too many responses, and I'm like, well, yeah, you fucked up. To be frank, you fucked up. Of course, you're getting responses.
Yeah, no, for sure. Ah, well, it's not impressive at all.
So Fujishi got that that ask that was like, stop using your perversions or what, like, don't put it in the Hakuouki tag. I thought it would be funny if they were just like, no, heart. That's one of my favorite responses of all time. Just being like, no.
No.
Heart.
God.
Like, no, and I'm not bothered by you. I'm having fun.
Yeah. Wait, I'm reading this message in the chat by Funjoshi about Shinpachi's Okita's root. Yeah, wait.
Would have been better and familiar platonic. I think the problem I have with Shinpachi's route is that it's like it really does feel like a big brother dynamic in the first half, and then it kind of like screechingly turns into romance. Because I liked the like familial vibe they had going on in I guess it'd be is it Kyoto Winds? Yeah.
I need to play his route.
He's a big fan. I do like him, but I just say every Shinkai route is on the whole weaker than the originals, except for maybe Soma's. Like, not bad. I would still say head and shoulders above a lot of Otome, because the characterization of the universe is strong, and like the story structure is strong. So like it's gonna be strong overall, but I just think the original 6 routes were good to begin with, and then have been like polished to a mirror sheen with all the fan discs over the years. We gotta, who are we doing? We're doing Heisuke, so we gotta stop by the Kendo Hall.
Yeah. What? Oh.
And I say this as a stout defender of Shinkai. I really like Shinkai, because that was really my first like real Otome experience, and it was an emotional journey. I mean, I thought there was something like in every route, but like with the benefit of time, I think that the original routes and Somas are like the best structurally, and I think a lot of it resulted because they were trying to do a parallelism thing with Soma and Hijikata. So like, and Hijikata's route has such tight pacing. Like, I think it's structurally, like narratively, the best route. So like, I think mirroring that made that route better, made Soma's route better. I know a lot of people, like, especially in Japan, a lot of people like Iba. I think I'm sorry, lads, I think his route is insane. Like, the sudden turn into, like, magic demon arm. Like, and then, like, oh, my demon arm is horny for you. Like, that's really weird, folks. I'm sorry.
All I knew was that he was part demon and voiced by Miyano Mamoru.
And maybe the voice actor does a very good job. It's very, it's like enjoyable.
Also, I like Miyano Mamoru because he voices Rin Matsuoka from Free. Yeah.
Oh, your guy.
Not like his defining role, far from it. But that's the one I know him in my heart for.
I gotta
say, like, Takeda is fun. He's like a fun villain. I do think his writing is weak. But you know how he's voiced by Dio? It kind of feels like in the second half of Iba's route, he kind of just feels like Dio. Like, he's like insane. He's like, he's always like evil laughing and like yelling and stuff, which is very entertaining. There is entertainment value to be found. And like I said, the voice actor does a great job.
Can I just say, Obscure Otome, I'm as free too, and hopefully the movie that comes out this year that focuses on Rin and Haru going to the Olympics. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but they're like, it's like, yeah, I am buzzing.
You're alight and alive.
Ha ha ha! Obscure Otome didn't know. Yes, there's a movie coming out this year where it is nitpicks coming to life. You can Google it. I'm not even joking.
You know what, speaking of old anime, you know what, my sister, we were looking for Legos. We're in Lego business right now. But so she was looking in the top of her closet. You know what she found out there? A whole box of, like, you know those mystery boxes where you open them and there's like one keychain or whatever inside?
Yeah,
you're supposed to try to collect the whole set. She found a whole set of those for Hetalia. So that would have been when I was in middle school, which would be over 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. We've been sitting up there. They're still on their boxes.
Oh wow.
She was into that when I was in middle school, so it's got to be like 10 years ago now.
10 years.
I think if you Google a certain character in Free, she comes up. She did cosplay for a while. She did like a femme cosplay of the blue-haired one, whoever that is.
Rei Ryugazaki, yeah.
The one with glasses, I assume. She always goes for the glasses.
Yep, that is Rei Ryugazaki. I know exactly what I am talking about, you. Do not worry.
You're like, I wrote this show. There's an Italian musical? Who is it that voices Italy in Italian? This is the one thing that I've thought about recently, is that it was like, was it like Namikawa Daisuke or someone? It was someone crazy who voiced Italia, Italy in Italia, and he sounds completely different from anything else I've ever heard him in.
Right. I can't answer that question because I literally don't know.
Oh yeah, it is Namikawa Daisuke. It's like, he sounds insanely different. I'm like, honey, the range? Like, I can't even fathom. I can't even hear it. In K Project. I don't know what K Project is.
I think it's an anime. I think I translated part of like an Otome game for it, but not much of it at all. Oh, okay, some Soji and Heisuke scenes coming up.
Yeah. Because I just finished Takeri's route in Color Smiles, and I was like, there's no way it's the same dude. He's got the range.
疲れている時こそ全力を振り絞れ。休むには早すぎる。心の弱さで己の限界を決めてはならん。
Was Daisuke like a really popular name like 30 years ago or something? Because there's so many voice actors with the name Daisuke. Have you noticed that?
This is a nitpick, but I think I'll retranslate your flanks unguarded to your flanks open.
Yeah, that means the same thing, and it's also what you would shout if you're like in the middle of combat or training. You would go with the shorter word. Here comes a little boy. He's got a stick. Watch out. He'll beat you to death.
I love his little Kiai shout. It's cute. Also, yeah, I found out.
No,
Sorry, you were saying?
You go ahead.
Oh, basically, yeah, I remember finding out a few years ago that in Kendo, like, screaming is like an integrated part of the sport.
That's so fun. I would love that.
Yeah. The yelling, yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think it's criminal because Saito is also in this Kendo club, and they mention it fairly often, but we don't have like a Kendo sprite of him. I'm like, you said he was here. Where is he? Show him to me.
Yeah. Pixar.
見に来てくれたんだな。
Oh, Pixar didn't happen. That's what. God, I'm old. Why did I forget that?
ちょうどいい頃合いか。
Getting into Hakuouki, here's the one thing that I
ではこれより
really taught
昼
me.
休憩とする。
Swords are really cool.
昼食の後は防具をつけての打ち込み
I
稽
would
古
not be using it,
各自市内の手
and
入れを
probably I should
怠
not
らぬ
have
よう。
one. Just judging on how like uncoordinated I am, but like, boy, do I want one. Wouldn't it be fun to get like a set of like a katana and a short sword, and then they match, and then you like, I don't know, you like give it to a friend or to a lover? Wouldn't that be cute if you had matching swords? If you had the same set?
Your voice is getting increasingly lost as like.
Sorry, did you hear that?
Yeah, no, I did hear it. Don't worry.
I was just getting emotional about it.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I just really want a sword.
男子3日合わざれば刮目してみようというが、
I hope you get one.
なかな
Mail
か
me
ど
a
うし
sword
て
at 123 Sword Street.
女子も随分と変わるものだな。
I will find it.
夏休みの間に君はより女性らしい美しさを備えたようだ。
I have a sword from a shameful source that I will not be naming. Although I think Soren probably already knows. I have like a wooden katana.
近藤さん。
Not like a bamboo sword, but like literally just a katana where the blade is wood, the handle is real, and the sheath is wood, but it's like you can unsheath it and shit.
俺は素直な感想を述べたまで、 タイなどあろうはずもない。
でも、誤解を招く言い
I
方
mean,
を
I
し
think it
た
would probably break if you hit someone
土
with
方
it,
さんが
but
聞いたら
it's
ド
cool
発点
looking.
です。
So you couldn't even resist bullying Kondo here. Like, that's the one man you're not supposed to bully.
ところで、今日は東堂くんが雪村くんを呼んだのか？
夏休み中に時間があれば見学しに来てくれって言っといたんだ。
そうだったのか。ならば今一度練習を再開した方がいいだろうか。
え？
彼女は来たばかりだろ。せっかくの惜しい練習風景を見ていないのでは。
近藤さんがそのつもりなら僕は構わないですよ。そんなにお腹空いていないし。
Yeah. Actually, I do think you become. I think you do become like at least Soji's manager in one of the endings. Is it in the Ibuki ending? Do you become the manager?
Oh yeah, you do. Not Soji's, like as in like Soji's teasing her about it, but then she is like slated to become the manager for the Kendo club.
毎日毎日暑さに負けずよく頑張っている。
これで千鶴がマネージャーになってくれたら最高なのにな。
おお、それはいい考えだ。
Oh, by the way, Kengakimi is on sale right now. Then you probably got a message too, but I was waiting to buy it because it's $60, and I'm like, oh.
それが雪村なら最高だよな。
I think it's a good game, but I'm like, that's so much money, so many dollars. Oh. You know that Haruto poster you sent me? My sister looked at it yesterday and she was like, that poster's really horny.
やめておきなよ。
She has a point.
Yeah. I find it really cute that Japanese has post positions.
やったー！これで明日からの部活がますます楽しくなりそうだぜ。
うん。君さえ承諾してくれるなら早速入部手続きを。
俺は3年だから何かわからないことがあったら何でも聞いてくれ。それよりメアド交換しようぜ。まずはお友達から。
いきなりどうしたんだよみんな。
だから言ったのに。
Once again, Soji is right. Infuriatingly.
だいたい千鶴ちゃんを剣道部のマネージャーにするなんて。飢えたライオンたちの檻に子羊を放すようなものだよ。こうなるに決まってるよね。
Speaking of another man who has the range, Marikubo, my beloved.
Oh yeah. Love him love him as Gilbert Redford.
Oh my god, yeah. I love him. I really loved him as Impy too.
Yeah.
His vibe's atrocious, but he's correct. Yeah,
お前ら
that's
群がっ
Soji.
てくんな。千鶴が怖がってるだろ。
I think we once described him as like a tall glass of salt water. Like he has a tall glass of water, but like not a comforting or refreshing one. Oh, have you played Seven Scarlet, where he essentially just plays Hijikata again? if you're hungry for more of that Yuki Shinichiro voice.
絶対になし。
Oh duh, I feel so stupid. I was like, what's bunka? Fucking bunka-sai, it's culture. Damn it.
Oh wow, I can hear my keyboard so loudly. I wish I had known that was.
It's not
going
too bad
on
on my end, but I don't know how it sounds on the stream.
Okay.
Oh my god, when that April Fool's Day where they had Soma in the Hakuouki, the Hakuogaku uniform, I'm like, literally, SSL Shinkai when?
yeah.
Give it to me.
I know.
I need
know,
it. Also, localize it this time so I don't have to do it. Sick of it. At least pay me to translate games. At least pay me to translate games. Hello? Oh, I think someone's having problems. Or I'm having problems?
No, it's not you, it's
Are
me.
you good? I can hear you again, are you okay?
It should be okay. I was just trying. Yeah, I was just tweaking with my microphone to make sure that, because usually my keyboard isn't audible on stream when I type, but it was just for a moment, so I'm just trying to fix that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's get some points. None of the points matter, but like it feels good to be right. This is great. You guys should come back next time. I'm having so much fun. Time is just flying by. We're already halfway through chapter 2, which is the longest chapter in the game by far.
Time flies when you're having a dating game that you can stream to people, woo!
And also studying kanji. Do you remember in the first scene you meet Soma in Shinkai, he's like kind of a rude little guy. He's all like spicy,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, oh, the Shinsengumi are no good. And then after he joins, he's just like the sweetest, nicest guy in the whole world. And he's just like, oh my god, I hope I don't offend anyone. I'm like, how are you ever rude? You're so anxious about offending people.
君はこれから帰るところ？気をつけてね。
No, Obscuro me.
Yeah, no,
thank
we're
you.
glad for the company. Like, very much so.
We gag for it. Maybe not gag, but well, we
That
really
was so
like
weird. Maybe I'll phrase it that way.
Whoops.
No, it's great because I mean, even if no one shows up, we're still gonna record these and put them up because we said we would. And like a lot of people are like, "Oh, thanks," because they wouldn't be able to see SSL any other way. But it's more fun to have company, 100%.
Oh my god. Yes, I knew it. I was just a bit lost on how to answer a vocabulary item, like the definition of one. I was like, damn it, I should know this one. I know how to read it, I know how it's written, I just forgot the definition for a bit, and then I got it. I was like, yeah.
I wonder how tall Soma is. Wait, what if that information's on the internet?
Oh, here comes the funny part.
Oh right, no, I'll look it up later.
一人で抜け駆けするのも悪くないんだよ。
If you guys haven't seen this part before, it's the funniest part of the game. I'll be quiet.
こんな面白そうなこと見逃すのはもったいないよね。よし、できた。これでもっと面白くなればいいんだけど。
千鶴がプール？そんなの行くしかないだろ。
起きたも行くだと？あんなやつに千鶴の水着を見せられるか？
どういうことだ？なぜ起きたがこの情報を？
お、プールか。いいね。最近やたら暑いからな。
高校生にもなって引率とかいらなくねえか？まあいいけどよ。
風紀の乱れが心配だが、土方先生も行くなら。
いいでしょう。面白いと聞いて行かないわけにも参りません。
ああ、何やらかす気だ、掃除のやつ。
プールだが、過労死と言われては無視するわけにも。
は？なんだこれ？果たし状か何かか
？God. No, I was dying laughing when we translated that part.
It was real good.
Chapter 2 is just a quality chapter as a whole. A lot of content. A lot of good content. Oh, text message.
You know, whenever I do this sort of kanji memorization thing with my sister around, she's like my favorite. She's like I have a few favorite people in this world. She is one of them.
Nice.
But like, so one of the things she does is like, she's like, oh cool, and she'll like watch with me, and then every time for every item she's like, say it in Chinese. And then I just like start sweating. No, she'll do it for every one of them because like she's much better at it than me. So yeah, it's just like you know, I try my best. Also, I think you should volume down my audio a little bit.
Oh, okay. I should probably volume down my own as well then.
せっかくのプールなのに、なんでそんな顔してるの?
We've got a very convoluted system going. I'm actually recording my desktop audio while calling Soren through Discord. So in order to adjust their volume, I have to adjust the volume on Discord. Behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm pretty fond of my sister as well. Go Sisters Club.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
she won't play Hakuouki.
Yeah, my sister, even though she's not into dating games, she checked out SSL because she's a translator too. She likes translating. She's a very classy. She's much classier than me in a lot of ways. She likes translating like old Chinese poems and mainly a lot of Chinese songs and some Japanese songs from time to time. But yeah. Yeah, it's, so she kind of, and so it was really nice getting that serotonin when she went through some parts that I translated, and she could hear the audio, and she understands some Japanese, so like, for the part she could understand the audio, and then she saw how I translated it, she was very, very full of praise, so I was very happy about it.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm gonna make my sister, I'm gonna be like, for my birthday this year, play my game, and tell me what you think about it and be nice to me.
To be honest, yeah, I think you should catch it.
She won't, like, she'll hate it if I make her do it, so maybe someday she will.
Thanks, Obscure Otome. Yeah, yesterday she felt like I was hanging out
我が
with
嫁
her
の
in
柔
the
肌を
afternoon,
必要以上に
my
衆
boyfriend
目
and
に
some
さらそうな
friends,
ど
and like,
実に
and
許
then
し
we
がたい
parted
暴
ways
挙
for a
だ
bit, and then I realized it was late, like after
お
midnight,
前
and
ら
then
が
I
どんな格好をしようが
he still,
心
I
の
still
底
hadn't
から
heard
どう
back
で
from
も
her,
いい
and
け
I
ど
knew her phone was dead.
人の
Oh
妹
my
まで
god, I
悪の
was
道
so
に
worried.
引きずり込む
Holy
のは
crap,
や
that
め
was the
ても
most
らおう
worried
か
I've ever felt in like a long, long time. But thankfully she was okay. But damn, yeah, I was stressed.
God, it's time. Sorry to interrupt that, but it's time for Kazuma's ugly swimsuit again.
It's time.
Like Connor looks normal fashion, acceptable swimsuit. Who do you think? Okay, so we've established Kazuma and Sanon's swimsuits are really ugly. Who's uglier though?
Wait. Obviously, Kazuma's.
But like, Sanon's looks like a retirement home couch.
あったのは偶然だ
That's the thing.
俺がこんな
It's like-
小僧と共に行動するな
It's
ど
not tacky,
全くもって
you know?
ありえん話だか
But
ら
like, so I guess this is based on like, do you find
そこ
tackiness
だ
like
けは同感だ
sufficiently
ね
offensive?
だからお前がどこかへ去ればい
Okay,
い
to be honest, I don't, but it's
兄
like,
弟
it's like
水
a
入ら
bit
ずの団らんの時間を邪魔しないでもらおう
offensive to the eyes,
か
you know? It's like just a
Yeah,
bit,
and I
oh my god.
do want to insult Kazuma. So let's say that his swimsuit's the ugliest.
昔
Yay.
どこか
Also,
に
yeah,
行く
thanks
のは貴様であって俺ではない
Man,
Yes.
it's like a cool day with
夫がいる
shirtless
のは
historical
当然
figures.
だ
You right?
でなけれ
You
ば
know what's up.
勘違いした男ど
These two
もが
are
寄
just
ってくるでは
purely
ない
made
か
up because as they
Oh,
were
that's true.
snorting,
I think his sword exists.
勘違いした男ね。
yeah. Who?
鏡を見て言ってみたら。
Kazuma's sword? It was based on like a
そ
real
もそ
sword?
もあんたの嫁でも何でもあ
Kazuma's
るまい。
sword.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
But
I have
yeah,
to
I
ask my
feel-
sword friend.
It's so funny though. I just feels like just like these game creators, like these writers, just staying up, fueled by caffeine and LSD and whatever else. It's just like, okay, we know everyone loves Japanese series, but that's not enough. We need something bold, something big, something different. We need vampire demons. It's just
Yeah.
like that stuff.
We gotta have metaphorical sex, blood drinking scenes. We have to spice it up.
It's like what sells? What sells? Blood sucking.
I mean, they write.
Samurai.
Like, why do you think Diabolic Lovers is so popular? It's not for the
Yeah.
plot.
しずる
すげえ水着に合ってる。
Wait, kokoku and kokoku are the exact same, but they mean two different things. Also, sorry, I got distracted.
個人的な意見を言わせてもらえば、露出度が高い必要はないと思う。
I've listened to a lot more voice roles with
そのままで十分
TOUDOU
だ。
since Hakuouki, but like this is still my favorite role for him, Saito.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
それにしても
My favorite
すごい
performance
奇
of
遇だ
his,
ね
I suppose I should say.
こんなところで会うなんて。もしかしたら運命とか？
ずいぶん人為的な運命もあったものだね。
勘違いするなよ、起きた。嫁と赤い糸で結ばれているのは他ならぬこの俺だ。
掃除もあんたにだけは勘違い呼ばわりされたくないと思うが。
Also, Saito gets to be rude to Kazuma in SSL, and that's fun. Because like they don't really talk that much to each other in the original game. Because when they do meet, they're usually fighting, so there's no time for conversation. But like I mean, we're not fighting in this one, so Saito gets to be very extremely rude to Kazuma, and Kazuma deserves it.
Yep, he does.
偶然ってすげえよな。
I find Fujoshi's
そうだな。
okay.
驚き
I
だ。
found Fujoshi's comment message to be really funny, but I knew I also couldn't read it out.
Which one?
Well, you know, you can see it. The one that they corrected it to ducking.
まあそんなことよりさ、せっかく来たんだから泳ごうぜ。
Who the biggest simp in Hakuouki is unquestionably it's Kazuma.
そうだな。
Yeah.
やはりここは波のプール。
Especially if you play like the extra content in
滝のプ
SSL,
ー
he's
ルも
just
捨
like,
てがたい。
my wife. Like constantly.
貴様らは向こうの幼児用プールとやらがお似合いだ。
それはお前もだと思うけどね。
Like in my mind, not even a
精神年齢から
contest.
考えて。
He's just like, it's appropriate that he plays Tatsu too, because like Kazuma, like if Chizuru was like, you want to be a house husband, he'd be like, yes.
As you wish, my wife.
Yeah, he'd be like anything
Yes.
for you. Like, especially in the fan discs, it's just
ほ
like
ら、しずるちゃん、行くよ。
just anything she asks
そっ
him
ちの
to do,
君た
he's
ちも。
like, okay. Like she's like,
Anything
no,
you
you can
wish
only drink
for.
3 cups of sake a day, and he's all like, fine, instead of being like, no, I'm an adult and you're not actually my wife. He's just like, yes.
まあどっか行けとも
Yeah,
言え
his
ない
lines
し
are really sweet.
こうなった
and
以
they're
上
rude.
は仕方ない
One of
わ
them's like, anything you wish for, I would simply
気を取り直して目いっぱい遊びましょう
And like I would, what did we translate that? It was like I would defy the divine providence of heaven, or like
Yeah, divine
we were talking
providence.
about weather, but we made it sound like protective.
Oh yeah, yeah.
'cause it's Kazuma.
I would manipulate even divine providence
to make you smile. That was it. Yep.
That was just like, yeah.
I was like, okay,
Soma is-
maybe you can have some rights, Kazuma.
Soma is high male wife tier, but he would pass out before being so presumptuous as to call Chizuru his wife.
Oh, you
Yes.
know he would. Do you think those 3 years in prison like calmed him down?
いっそ
Or as soon
貸し
as
切
he
りにでも
sees
す
like
るか。
one titty, he's just still gonna pass out.
I didn't know he goes.
That's
goes
what,
to prison.
because that's the end of the original game.
あんたは人
Because
の
he
迷惑とい
surrenders
う
as
も
the
のを
Shinsengu's
少しは考えるべきだ。
last chief, because Hijikata has already tragically died.
Oh wow! I will say now, I definitely have not played the
All the way
Shinkai routes.
through?
Not really, no. But it's okay.
It's good. I would say it's. I'd say. I mean, I liked every single route. Honestly, there was something to like about every route, but Soma's is the best Shinkai.
雪村、あんたは行きたい場所はあるか？
Oh my god, SSL Shinkai when? I want to go to the water park with the new boys too.
ウォー
Let's
タ
all go to
ー
the
スラ
water
イダーあ
park.
るじゃん。みんなで上から滑ってこようぜ。
God, I want to go to a water park so bad right now, except like I don't trust them.
くだらんな。この俺がそんな子供じみたものに付
I
き合
watched
う
too
と
many like, and then this accident happened on the water slide
はいはい
videos.
じゃあ空気読めない連中は放置で、僕は付き合うよ。
Yeah, and they go on a cute double date with Kasuzu and Ibuki and they do flower viewing. Oh, it's cute. Shout out to the fan discs, they were very good.
どうせ何か企んでるんじゃないか。
やだな。別にヘイスケが滑るとき後ろから押してやろうなんて思ってもいないよ。
Like, I think, like,
そう
Sochi says this
お前
and
本当にやめろよ
Heisuke
絶
still
対だ
goes
ぞ
with him on the slide. I would not have.
わかってるわか
I
っ
would
て
not
る。
trust this man as far as I could throw him.
I guess it's because Heisuke could throw Soji if he wanted to.
No, I'm like, Heisuke, this was a very stupid move. You
This
should
was
not
very
have done it.
foreseeable, very
うちら
preventable.
は下でみんなが滑ってくるの待とう。
No, I think they remember. It's like they meet each other again in the fan disc. Oh, how are they? I think it's like I'm excited for Reme Shinkai, but I'm probably not gonna buy it right away because like I haven't played the original Reme. And then like also how are they gonna work like the Shinkai characters into like the even earlier setting of the Shinsengumi?
待て。
Like they should
飛び
all be
込む
in their
前に
like
ちゃんと準備
respective
運動を。
domains at that point.
我が
We shouldn't be
嫁
anywhere near
よ、こち
them.
らへ来い。俺が泳ぎをレクチャーしてやろう。
何がレクチャーだ。俺の妹に触るんじゃない。
That was something that killed me the first time I played SSL was hearing all the voices that had previously only spoken in like very period accurate stuff use like random English. I thought that was very fun.
放っておけばいい。行くぞ、雪村。
Did you know that Hachi, like the character for 8, is only the 92nd most used kanji on the test? That's weird. I guess not many things are 8.
Could you say that one more time? Oh, Hachi. How much? What ranking was that?
It's number 92. So there are 91 that are more common than it. I think Ryuma's fun. I think Ryuma doesn't get enough credit.
うわあ死んじゃ掃除
I think his accent
俺
is
が先
completely
に
delightful.
おバカやめろやめろこのバカ
Favorite scene.
押すな押す
Oh my Heisuke, how did you not see this coming
派手に
though?
いったわ
It
ね
was your fault.
He's trusting.
なんとか
No one should trust Okita. No one.
貴様、この俺に水を浴びせかけるとは死ぬ覚悟はできているようだな。
知らねえよそんなのぼーっと立ってるのが悪いんだろ
シャッターチャンス。防水機能がついてて正解だったね。
Ryuma is like very fun and flirty, and I really like actually how Chizuru interacts with him in his route because she kind of like stands up for herself more and calls him out a little bit, not like meanly because it's Chizuru, she would never be mean, but it's like they have a fun back and forth a lot of the time.
I do like, I haven't played his route much, but I do like his design a lot.
I think he's fun and flirty. And he is one of only 3 men who are certified to fuck.
イラッとするほど満喫
Very
してる
exclusive
な。
club.
いっそボートひっくり返して転覆させてやろうか。
Damn it, I'm such a weeb because I saw the kanji for white and then for bird, and then I immediately thought, oh yeah, shiratori from like, you know, Haikyuu, and I typed that out. I was like, I'm a goddamn idiot. That's not it.
Now we get to see Shinpachi, and he is still incredibly ripped despite being a math teacher. Listen, I've taken 1 or 2 math classes in my life, and my math teachers did not look like that. Honestly, we're talking about, I love how in Roma's route, she was like, excuse me, I'm gonna go free content myself, don't try to stop me. That reminded me of, like, I think it's Soma's route, where, like, Okita drinks the water of life and, like, goes to free Kondo himself. I always felt that was more in character. Like, regardless of how it went down in real life, this Okita that they have characterized, I was like, I don't think anything would keep him from going to Kondo. And like he would definitely drink the water of life in order to do that. Like I'm surprised. Like I mean, it happens in his route, obviously. Like whoever you choose is gonna drink the water of life, with one exception. But like, I always thought he should be doing it in like almost all the routes. I thought it would be like more in character, honestly.
Yo, Yukimura-kun.
Oh, in Yamazaki's route.
最高のプール日和だな。
やっぱりお前も来てたのか。情報通りだったな。
Like, I think this Okita that they've created and characterized, one would never die in bed willingly. Like, I think he would take that option in a second to become an Asetsu. And I also think, like, nothing would keep him from Kondo's execution.
Ah, 俺たちだけじゃなく他にも来てるぜ。
Now there's Harada's unexplained Safuku scar that he still inexplicably has in this game.
He has to keep the TB in the original game.
Maybe
TB actually stands for tragedy bait.
Tragedy bait! He had a C-section. You're so wise, Shinjoshi. I think it's probably he did something stupid and cut himself open. Like, I don't know.
I keep saying a keg stand had to be involved in it somewhere.
ここで会うとは奇遇ですね。
Also, Hijikata wins the award for angriest man in the water park. It's a water park, buddy. Don't look like that.
他の誰に見えるんだよ。
I diagnose you with pissed.
他の生徒たちも来ているみたいですし、特別賑やかな一日が過ごせそうですね。
Okay, not to.
そう思いませんか?
I have two facts from my stupid like podcasts and horror, like fascinating horror, like real life incident videos that I watch. There was one incident where a bunch of kids for their graduation decided to like pile all into a water slide and like block it by holding the sides with their arms, and then the thing collapsed and one person died and a lot of people got injured. But
oh my god.
Yeah, but I think like that might be it. Like I think Haru is doing some dumb shit like that that's like clearly inadvisable.
確かに過労死の危機というのもうなずける話だ。
I think Hijikata's like so well written. But like the pacing on his original route is airtight. That's genuinely what I believe.
あんな連中に近づかない。
Like even if he's not your type, like I get why he's
あとはお前に
the
任せた
headliner. So
俺
to
はもう
say,
帰るから
Hakuouki.
任されても困る俺に担いきれる試練ではないというか
I loved Ibuki's tone in that line. It just like, yep. He's like,
I'm going home.
何こそこそしてんだよ
I am
早く来いって
Look how completely riveled Shinpachi is.
I
His
love it.
abs are lovingly detailed.
Repelled, yes. I'm so
Jacked
proud of
and
myself.
jacked.
I'm so proud of myself for remembering how to read the kanji for the vocabulary for riverbed.
I super don't know that. Does it involve river?
It does. I'm so happy because there's, you know how there's so many bullshit readings for so many kanji, and those are so simple. But then it's because it's spaced repetition system. I haven't seen those two in ages, and I was just like, wait. Okay, I know these readings. Do I have to use a dakute? Do I not? I was just like momentarily sweating, but then I did it. I was like, yeah, it's kawazoko.
その君が誤解しないよう先に言わせてもらうが
Yeah,
俺
sorry,
たちはいわば
kawazoko is like kawa,
被害者だ
river, and then soko is like bottom
本当
or
はここに来る気なんて
te
ちっと
is
も
like
なか
another
った
reading
と
for
いう
it,
か
onyomi. But like, yeah, you have to use a dakuten for it, so it's kawazoko. And I was like, I got it. Yeah, that one. Funjoshi's got it.
It's one of the ones in the little houses.
Yeah.
I like that when they have the little house. It's like, oh, they'll be safe from the rain.
I'm sure there's like a linguistic pattern
Also,
to when used.
Here's my other thing in my other trivia. In the defense of the Hakuouki writers, tuberculosis is like a fairly complicated and long-lived disease. So maybe vampire magic wouldn't be able to cure it, but I think they just showed us.
I think being a human and unable to transform to little blood-sucking superhuman demons is also a long-lived condition. But then they said, fuck that. So I feel as if the suspension of disbelief could go a little
ま
higher.
た面倒な連中がいるな
That's very smart, Funjoshi, making a spreadsheet for it. How big is it for the duct and stuff? I mean, it's probably not like a dictionary.
Can I ask a stupid question?
先生たちまでいるなんて珍しい
Duct
偶
is
然もあ
like
ったも
the,
ん
you
だ
know
な
the two speech mark looking things that you put
Oh, is that what they
偶然じゃ
call
ねえだ
that?
ろ
Yeah,
掃除がメール読ましたんじゃねえか
It's also really
雪村
useful,
くんが
actually.
プールに行くから
Because,
ついて
it's
い
much
こ
more
うという
linguistically
話でしたね
accurate about, I don't know, phonetic facts about pronunciation than like literally the alphabet is and stuff.
I think, okay, also Sanan wins the shadiest man at this water park award. Which is hard, because there are some shady men.
こういうイベントは大勢
Well,
いた
mainly
方が
just
面白いでしょ
No, Kazuma's pretty shady too. It's
Like,
why
yeah.
are you in high school? Like, what are you doing? What are you wearing? There's this, I don't know, you know Griffin McElroy? One of the
Wait,
McElroy,
did
the
you
youngest
say-
McElroy brother. He used to work for
Oh,
Polygon.
I thought you said like Griffin McElmore, and I was so
What?
confused.
No.
Like, McElroy, right? Gotcha.
Right, so he did a Pokemon Y Nuzlocke that I've watched probably 100 times. And me and my sister quote at each other all the time. And there's this moment where Lysander comes out and he's like, "What are you wearing? I thought you were a fashion icon." That's what I think every time I see Kazuma's swimsuit. Because the rest of his outfits are so beautiful and very fashionable, and then his swimsuit's so ugly.
てめえはこういう
I'm
や
like,
つだっ
"What
て
are you
分かってた
wearing? I thought you were a fashion icon."
俺たちだけでなく土方先生まで騙すとは沖田君やはり君の行動はあまりにも目に余る
小鈴
Kosuzu and Ibuki are admittedly pretty cute. Even the ending, the like quote unquote failure ending where you don't have enough like affection points to get to the last two chapters of your dude's route. Like you end up in like a friend ending with Ibuki and Kosuzu and Sen, and it's like it's pretty cute.
ああ、どこかで見た顔だと思ったら、あの時の女か。
あの時はありがとうな。おかげで家に帰れたわけやし。
別に、あれは定期だったからそのまますぐ返しただけだ。自慢じゃないが、もしそれが現金だったら、もっと葛藤してたのは間違いない。
本当に自慢じゃねえな。
なんていうか、正直やね。
I really, really wish Ibuki had his original long hair.
Same.
It's a crime.
下心丸出しの男どもは俺の可愛い妹に近づかないでもらおうか。
Like a good brother?
妹と過ごすのは兄である俺だ。当然のことだろ
う。何を言うかと思う。
A good brother?
こんな場所に来た時点で下心が透けて見えるのは貴様らの。特に教師にもかかわらずここへ来た土方は救いようがないな。
I mean, the little dude has issues.
うるせえ。
I think he loves his sister.
てめえと違って来たくて来たんじゃねえんだよ。
っていうか下心ありありなのは風間先輩の方だろ。俺は千鶴の水着が見たかっただけだから変なこと考えてねえし。
確かに大っぴらな気持ちは下心とは言わないと思うが。果たしてこれはそういう問題なのか。そもそもこんな状況になったのは沖田君に原因がある。
Oh, and his pool seems so cute too. Oh, this is gonna be great.
だって気になるわけで。
へ
え、誘った僕を責めるなら乗ったみんなも同罪でしょ。
違う。少なくとも俺は違う。気がついたら巻き込まれていただけなんだ。
Oh, I would hate to be a voice actor. Obscura told me says I would love to be a voice actor. I would hate to be a voice actor. Every time I listen back to my voice, I'm like, oh god.
小学校の遠足でもここまでひどくねえぞ。
I think you do a good job.
そう思うよな。
I got that California drawl, so I have a very monotone voice.
この案内板だとウォータースライダーあるじゃねえか。
That's okay. You know, some people have a type.
Yeah.
I like chatting with people, but if they were like, be a character, I'd be like, sorry, I only have one character and it's me.
I'm very dramatic, so yeah, acting and stuff. That's very fun.
Thank you, Obscura Otome.
見た目だけはいい連中が集まって騒いでたら、そりゃ注目されるよね。でもこれ
I think we've discussed this before, but Soren, your accent is surprisingly not. Like, very...
Not what?
It's like not just... It's... I thought it would be an accent. It really just sounds like a broad American accent.
Yeah. Surprise!
Yeah, I was like, ooh. Like the first time we called, I was like, what are they gonna sound like?
口論はその辺にしておきましょうか。周りを顧みずに騒いで、他の利用者に迷惑をかけるような男は非常に見苦しいもの。
Well, Soren, I'm very American, but Soren is not very American.
あなたもそう思いますよね。
I am not American at all. actually at all. It's only my accent.
Yeah, isn't it like Canadian and then you lived in Hong Kong and then...
Well, I'm Canadian. No, don't worry. I'm Canadian by passport, but I've only been on there on holiday a couple times.
ここからみんなで仲良く遊べと言われても、なかなかそうはいかないはず。
Mainland Chinese. Yeah. So.
ですので、親睦を深める意味でも、ここはゲームといきましょう。
Oh my god, I love this section too. This section is called Sanan bullies everyone to play with water guns.
みんなでビーチバレーでもするのか？
いえいえ、せっかくこのプールに来たのですから、もっとふさわしいものがありますよ。
He's so like nice scary.
もしかして
SSS? Like, you're being so polite and I'm terrified.
知っているのか、ヘイスケ。
このプールの目玉だよ。今年の夏に公開されたばかりの人気アトラクションでさ、その名もサマーサバイバルシューティング、略して SSS。
お、そいつなら俺も聞いたことあるぜ。あれだろ、二人一組で協力しながらウォーターガンで戦うサバイバルゲーム。
ええ、せっかくの夏休み、しかもプールに来たのですから楽しんだもの勝ちです。このまま無益な争いを続けるより、ゲームで楽しく決着をつける方がずっと有意義だと思いませんか？
俺賛成、大賛成。
まあ、後々のことを考えたら分かりやすい勝負事ではっきり白黒つけた方がいいだろうな。
Retirement home couch.
いろんな意味で面白そうだし、遊んでみるのもいいよね。
I mean, I'm like not surprised he's wearing that. He's a respectable man on the outside. But like, meanwhile, versus Kazuma wearing the leopard print, I'm like, I hate you for wearing that. He gets the award for worst swimsuit.
ちなみに1位になったペアには私から商品を贈呈します。
くだらん。この俺が物に釣られるとでも。
商品はプールサイドバーのペア無料券です。これがあれば好きな相手と一緒に二人きりの濃密なひとときを過ごせますよ。
Here comes the wacky music again.
Love the wacky music.
その勝負受けて立つ。
Dude, I want Shinpachi to be wearing
では
like
参加しません。
Yeah, I think no, actually not speedo. I want leggings like
罠だと分かってても乗せられてやる。
I feel like it's some of them would wear like tighter swimsuits, but they're like, we can't show that.Yes, you can. Let me tell you, Otome. Yes, you can.
その体を動かした後にプールサイドバーで休憩というのは理にかなっていると思います。三男先生の計画は素晴らしい。
Yeah, dude, it was really fun translating Kazuma, because like not only like with his diction, but also the way he speaks is so imperious, and it's kind of like in order to convey imperiousness, you kind of gotta reverse it in English. I don't know.
You gotta make him like extremely rude. No, that was the one I had the most fun with too, because I come from an essay writing background, so I was like, oh perfect, you're already extremely pretentious.
Yeah!
Like, I write art history essays, so yeah, I know how to be pretentious.
好きなものをお腹いっぱい食べられるという意味です。
いぶき、急に目の色が変わったぞ。
山崎くん。
いえ、 俺は体調が悪いので見学を。
ああ、それはいけませんね。では私が持参した薬でも。
良くなってきましたので普通に参加します。
Here's another great dynamic. Yamazaki is terrified of Sanan and it's great.
残念です。
You see it a little bit in the fan discs as well. But they like hardly ever interact.
俺は参加しねえぞ。こいつらと同じ土俵で戦う方がバカみてえじゃねえか。
Oh yeah, no, we're pretty fast and loose with translation.
せっかく丸く収まりかけているのに。土方先生は不和を巻くような大人げない真似をするわけですか。そうですか。
I mean, modern and
yeah, we threw in a lot of modernism to this
mode.
この件は三男さんに貸しておくから。
For SSL, so what I've been doing, I've been translating Saito a little bit and doing Heisuke now, and it's the vibe is to do kind of match how the character's speaking, but also don't use any anachronistic phrases or idioms. Then just go from there.
They're always getting on us about that. On me, I don't mean Soren, about anachronistic phrases in Kenga Kimi.
I spotted a couple in the prologue and stuff.
Yeah, that would probably be Eddie, the Anishi team leader.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple like knock on wood and cut to the chase is like
ゲーム開始前だというのに喧嘩を再開しないでくださいね。彼女のペアなのですから、彼女自身に選んでもらうのが最も公平なのでは。
You can't use
You say term list?
Yeah, there. On the term list, there's also a list of terms that we're not allowed to use.
I see. Okay.
千鶴、一緒にやろうぜ。
Okay, we're gonna quiet down because here comes the premium content.
絶対勝とうな。俺お前とプールサイドバーで祝勝会やりたいからさ。しゃがめ千鶴。よし、もらった。やったな。これで俺たちの優勝だ。お前にいいとこ見せようって頑張った甲斐があったな。じゃあ早速そこのバーに好きなもん食いに行こうぜ。
His laugh was so cute. I know I had my eyes muted, but I was literally just thinking that. You sound like a little guy there.
いいって。これは正々堂々とした勝負の結果なんだしさ。八つ当たりされないうちにさっさと行こうぜ。どうする千鶴、なんか食いたいもんあるか。 だよな。せっかくタダなんだし、一番高いものでも。これ、俺これがいい。全然平気だって。すいません、これください。
Shout out to the time in Hijikata's route when he came to a poolside bar and ordered coffee. I'm like, calm down, man. Your resting heart rate has got to be way up there. Not that I'm not also guilty of it, but like, be careful.
Onimori frappe bomba!
PG time.
This is Heisuke was the first route I completed actually. I remember seeing this CG for the first time, being like, oh, the food in this they drew the food real well.
Yeah.
When I remember, I pause and like give a good look at the CG, so we'll do that this time. I'm just like, oh, I want to be there. It seems like a lot of ice though. Looks like a big egg.
A big egg for two.
Oh, yeah.
だから大丈夫だって。フラッペはほとんど氷なんだから。どうせ腹の中で全部溶けるし。それにさ、俺かき氷食って腹いっぱいになったことねえし。
Dude, Heisuke.
いいから早く食べようぜ。
He's such a boy.
He's like a little guy, you know?
He's a little guy.
Little guy of my
like
heart. Oh, my battery level is low.
おいしい!
Boyish energy. Oh wait, how low?
I don't know, it doesn't tell me. Let's just say, let's finish up chapter 2 and then be done with it.
For sure.
Sometimes it doesn't charge, like maybe the charging cable got knocked off or something. He truly is a little guy. I mean, I was just thinking because we found out how exactly little this guy is. Got it, finally. Earlier, he's 5'3", but like if you look at like height sheets for the anime and stuff, Chizuru is like way shorter than him. So how tall is she? She's got to be under 5 foot.
No.
He's so dumb. I love him.
全然平気。だってもたもたしてると溶けちまうだろ。そんなのもったいないじゃん。
Rocks. You have to have rocks for brains in order to be my favorite.
そうだな。
He does have rocks for brains, but it's like a real good rock too.
Oh, he's so cute. I can't wait until we get to his later chapters. Like, it just gets better. His root just keeps getting better. I love it.
Literally, his chapter 4 made me tear up. I got kind of emotional.
It just feels so nice because you can tell by the way they write it that Chizuru is just genuinely so comfortable with him and they're so comfortable with each other. And it's just like, that's touching. I like it.
That's friendship. That's love, baby.
ああ、冷凍庫ででっかい氷作ろうとして他の食材出してダメにしちゃったやつな。
I totally agree. I just think that Heisuke and Chizuru's dynamic is the most equal overall. Heisuke does have rights. He has a right to my heart.
Yeah.
結局全部は食べきれなかったな。
It just like, I don't know, I love pairings in Otome. Where it's just like, you can tell there's just like that push and pull and equality between the two.
It's equality.
そろそろみんなのところに合流しようぜ。
I mean, you don't have to dance around it. We know you're talking about Minio.
I wasn't trying to dance around it. In fact, I actively thank you for bringing that up. Yes, this is
actively thanks for saying that name aloud. Oh, Celia is one of the people that I was like, listen, you have to play Color X Malice and notice my man. I got two friends to play Color X Malice just for Minio.
Dude, he's my favorite. I sent before the stream. I sent Yugs just like these super HD Minio and Emoto wallpapers. I used some AI to like program to like upsize some relatively high quality wallpapers so they could be nice and unblurry on my device, and I am happy. So happy.
I haven't put them up yet because I finished my soup and then I started the stream.
Oh, you should check it out. Check out the thing I sent you.
I will. I just don't want to like download anything while we're also streaming.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, actually. Yefun Joshi, that's like valid.
Okay, but so maybe Takeru and I have very similar tastes in food, all right? So like maybe don't say that. Maybe I'm just a little guy. Have you ever considered that?
Yugs erased her.
ったく今日は掃除のせいで散々な目にあったな。
My sister's like that.
自分も結構楽しんでたくせに よく言いますね。 素直じゃないんだから。
Yeah, there's a very like sort of, again, it's really socio-cultural like taste, like what people's tastes are with food. That's gonna be really different depending on the food you had when you were young and what you're raised on and stuff.
I just like Japanese food just like does not agree with me most of the time because I also hate fish. It's just like that's the important part.
Dude, yeah, no, but I think you'd like their meat and rice dishes.
No, I love like meat and rice is life.
これでこの学園でまともな人間は俺と我が嫁の他にいないという事実が浮き彫りになった。
sweet tooth. So I love desserts of all.
いえいえ、どうかご謙遜なさらずに。君のような問題児も他にいません。
よくわからないメールで唐突にこれだけの人数呼び出すやつも十分問題児だよな。
見方を変えればそれだけ人脈のある人物なのだと言えなくもないと思うが。
それはどっちでもいいけど、女子の約束に無断で割り込むのはどうかと思うな。おせん姉さんの言う通りやね。おかげでめっちゃ疲れたし。
Oh, eating entire apple will make you sick to your stomach. Wow.
That's yeah, I was about to say, like, that doesn't sound like a... I thought that we were talking about desserts. A fruit is something a bit different. That sounds like a possible allergy then.
Oh man. I'm a sugar fiend. Like I said, I'm American, so it really is true what they say. Like American food is like way more processed and more sugary than other foods.
I remember watching a Patriot Act video by Hassan Minhaj about kind of Coca-Cola and how there's a really pretty tight correlation between the increasingly global distribution trends of Coca-Cola versus global like rises in different locales in obesity. Yeah, so that's like not good.
I mean, they ain't wrong. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola, honestly.
I remember I don't mean to say this as like a scare thing, but this is like I just remembered this because I had a friend back in a secondary school and she actually, one time, I didn't know this, but she kind of fainted a bit from not having eaten enough. But the reason why, when she went to the doctor, apparently, the reason why she was like holding on was because even though she didn't eat enough, she just kept drinking Coca-Cola. That was like the one drink she would keep on drinking, and that had enough energy to like kind of maintain her for a lot of the time. And she was like a runner and everything too.
Whoa, that is so a healthy lifestyle.
Not, but it was also like, god damn, it's just like
got a lot of calories in them drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta do. I want to try to move through the cross-short stories and such pretty quickly because I keep getting the low battery warning. It's not too bad yet. We're gonna do friend and hobby. Think we'll make it in time.
わかってるって。今度また遊びに行こうぜ。じゃあな。
東堂先輩、今の電話友達からか？
I love this scene. I love each of his CSS.
中学時代の同級生だよ。今もたまに連絡が来るんだ。
I just got another alert. Battery's low.
俺なんて中学時代の友達。
Probably not that low.
全然連絡取ってないけどな。先輩って結構顔広いよな。実際友達何人ぐらいいるんだ？
いや別にそんな多くはねって。アドレス帳に載ってるうちでもよく使うのは10人いねえしさ。
そうなのか？どれどれ？メールの送信履歴は。
おい、覗くなよ。
送信者雪村千鶴、雪村千鶴、雪村千鶴。これは
これはたまたま連続でメールやり取りしてただけだって。人の勝手に覗いといて、そういう龍之介はどうなんだよ。
見るか？俺のメール履歴。
送信者芹沢、件名この打鍵が、件名このグズが、件名この役立たずが。龍之介、俺何があっても友達だからな。
I think the way he reads that line is really funny, but also I'm going to beat Sarasawa to death later. That's what I have slated for this afternoon.
ここで立ちガードして下段キックからパンチつなげて。
Oh, this one's so cute too.
行くぜ必殺羅刹モード。これで4連勝だな。操作にもだいぶ慣れてきたし。ってまた挑戦者か。よし返り討ちにしてやるぜ。俺が負けた。嘘だろ。
お？なんだなんだ？どっかで見た顔だな。学校帰りにゲーセンで格ゲー三昧とはなかなかいい趣味してるじゃねえか。
知らぬい先輩。まさか今乱入してきた相手あんただったのかよ。
見ての通りだ。まあてめえもそれなりにやるようだがまだまだ甘えよ。俺に勝ちたきゃ修行して出直してくるんだな。
今のは初めてのゲームだからだ。やり込んでるゲーム、あっちの音楽ゲームなら負けねえぜ。
This is a good translation, by the way.
なんだよ負け惜しみか。いいぜ受けて立ってやろうじゃねえか。
This is such a good, like, fun pair. I wish they interacted more.
へへ、だから言ったろ。やり込んでるやつなら負けねえって。
ちまだ一勝いっぱいだ。次はそっちのガンシューティングで決着つけてやら。
My gosh, she literally is pissed face. It's so funny.
ほら見ろ。銃の扱いなら誰にも負ける気はねえんだよ。思い知ったか。
何課長怒ってんだよ。最初はそっちの有利で始まったんだから次はまた俺の指定したゲームで勝負だ。
わかったわかった。こうなりゃとことんやってやるよ。
They almost just threw hands. Alright, so we did. I'm gonna do daily story 1 and 2, and then we'll be done. And hopefully, hopefully my Vita doesn't just die in the middle of this.
おい、ソウジ、早く行こうぜ。次は音楽室だろ。
そんなに急がなくても大丈夫だよ。まだ時間はあるんだから。
いや、あと3分しかねえよ。急げって。
平介はうるさいな。ま、確かに伊藤先生は生徒が遅れると無駄にわめくし、軽く急ごうか。
I really, really want to see music teacher Ito. It's not in the
Except it happened.
テスト前に面白い写真撮ったんだけど。
What's more?
見る？
Oh yes.
お前な、急いでるって言ったろ。そういうのは後で。
ほらこれ、なかなかよく撮れてるでしょ。タイトルをつけるなら膝枕の罪深さかな。千鶴ちゃんの膝で眠る平介。この幸せそうな寝顔を見てると蹴り飛ばしたくなるよね。
そうじ、お前この時ずっと見てたのかよ。
やだな、偶然通りかかっただけだよ。本当に偶然で、一体どうしてこんなことになっちゃったのかな。
これはあれだよ。
ま、予想はつくけどね。千鶴ちゃんのことだから寝てない平介のことを思って自分から膝を貸してあげたってとこでしょ。
Heisuke's voice actor kills it when he says it.
そんな感じで。
それともまさか自分からしてほしいって頼んだの？へえ。なら今度は僕も寝不足のふりして膝枕してもらおうかな。
ダメに決まってるだろ。
どうして？自分はやったくせに。
だって俺は幼なじみだし、やましいことはないし。けど掃除の場合は絶対なんか企んでるだろ。
やだな、少ししか企んでないよ。さあ、善は急ぎだし、早速行こうかな。
He's like so mischievous. What a little scam.
待てよ、掃除。授業どうするんだよ。
Okay, one more story. I think it's okay.
I think you'll be able to make it. Hopefully.
ああ、今日もあっち。つうか剣道場ほんと暑すぎる。はあ、頭から水かぶりてえな。この間のプールが懐かしいぜ。
さすがにバテているようだな。近
藤先生。
トシから聞いたぞ。先日みんなでプールに行ったそうじゃないか。青春を謳歌しているようで何よりだ。どうだ、楽しかったかね。
ああ、みんなはしゃいでたし、なんだかんだですげえ楽しかったぜ。近藤先生も来ればよかったのに。
俺はなかなか時間が取れなくてな。また機会があれば誘ってくれ。ああ、そういえばその節は雪村君も一緒だったと聞くが、友人たちと共にプールで遊ぶとは彼女もだいぶ学校に慣れてきたようだな。実にいいことだ。ここまで彼女がすんなり学校に馴染めたのは幼なじみの東堂君がいたからこそだろ
う。そうだと嬉しいんだけどな。でも俺がいてもいなくても千鶴はいいやつだからさ、多分うまくやっていけると思うんだ。
いや、それは違うと思うぞ。東堂君あってこその彼女じゃないか。幼なじみというのは互いに影響を与えるものだ。俺もトシのようないい幼なじみに恵まれたからよくわかる。
そういうもんかな。
ああ、そうだとも。 この先もまだまだ大変かとは思うが、大事な幼なじみなんだ。これから先もしっかり守ってやるんだぞ。
分かってるって。って言ってもそうするにはいろんな意味で敵が多いんだよな。はあ。
Alright, we're gonna stop the stream here. It's gonna be a kind of hasty farewell because I'm very afraid my Vita's about to die. Thanks so much for joining us. It was a lot of fun today.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, this was great.
So we'll pick back up with Heisuke's 3rd and 4th chapter next Wednesday, probably.
Next Wednesday. Appreciated the chat and the Heisuke love. Yay.
Alright, bye. Thank you guys so much. See you later.
Bye-bye.